Folks and gentlemen, we're your hosts, Roy Gravis, Eric Bernard, Bucky Pender.
That's me.
It's Friday.
It's finally Friday.
It's Beaumont bracket.
It is.
It is. We've got the Beaumont Region on.
I know. I like it.
So ready for this.
Whiskey Madness is
100%
completely underway.
Yeah, it's...
We're knee-deep in this shit, and
Yeah.
it's about to go down.
Yep.
Last
It
week
is
was
about to go
wild.
down.
Wilda?
I'm just so glad you forgot.
What did I forgot?
You forgot our wager.
Oh,
I forgot about
crap!
I didn't.
Dang it.
Of course you did.
I watched the game
Fudge.
and everything.
I know. I watched it too.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know it. I just all kinds of forgot today. I didn't bring the Oklahoma hat. I didn't bring the scorecards. I didn't bring my book.
Nope.
I
But
didn't
he sure put on Penelope.
Hell yeah.
Important thing is,
He made sure he was posse'd up.
I got the Penelope Posse represented hardcore,
Of
and I
course you
brought the
do.
bottles. That's the important part, guys.
Yeah.
Two of them were here already.
Oh, shit.
What?
What?
You forgot the Glens.
No, I think I forgot the answer.
Oh, shit.
Did you really? Are you kidding?
And your wife's slightly under the weather. What is wrong with you, man?
Crap.
God. Typical Beaumont, bro.
I'm doing
Typical
great.
Beaumont region.
Right?
Here
It's
it is.
Beaumont. This is Beaumont for you.
God.
I hope she doesn't fall asleep. She's heavily medicated.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Honey, if you're watching,
Text. No.
You better have it.
He doesn't have it. I can tell you.
right now.
I can tell you right now he doesn't have it.
I know I don't.
I can tell you right now he doesn't have it. Not even close. Nope. Keep going. Keep digging, Watson. Nope, you ain't got it, do you? You got one more pocket there in the front.
You had one job.
I know.
One.
I love shit like this. I love
Well,
control.
it's gonna be fun.
I love controlled chaos. Nobody knows what the hell it is.
The winner is the winner.
The winner's the winner. We don't know who it is.
All right.
Sweet Jesus.
So I do want to do something.
Oh, God.
Before we start.
Oh, okay.
So our buddy Chuck had this
course,
great idea
yes.
of doing the bracket infinity bottle.
Oh, you need this, don't you?
So I want to go ahead and start
That's what this
by
shit's
because I didn't bring the bottle last week.
I was
Of
wondering
course,
what
I'm
that was next to
nonstop
me.
forgetting stuff with my little squirrel brain. So we're gonna start our infinity
I
bottle.
chalk it up to old age.
I'm not old.
That beard says otherwise, sir.
We can't even do this.
Let me guess, you left the bottles too?
All those bottles are at my house. We have JT Mellick High Proof here, but that's it, huh?
We'll do that next week.
We'll figure it out later,
we'll figure it out
guys.
next week. Here we
God
go.
I
dang.
hate it here.
Me too.
Hey!
Hey!
What's up, kid?
Bucky has little pockets.
I do
Bucky
have
also
little
walked in
Buck
like,
Evans.
Bucky also
Kevin and
walked
Kevin.
in with 2 bags looking like he was on a shopping trip too.
Oh, is it in the other bag?
Oh God.
Squirrel.
Here we go.
Probably not.
It's probably not in the other
What's
bag.
up, Hemingway? What's up, Riley?
Can't be that lucky. Are we that lucky? No, we're not that lucky. Okay.
Negative answer.
It'll be all right.
Oh God, here we go. I'm freaking out. We hadn't used that in a while. Good Lord.
I'm freaking out.
Yep.
All right.
Here we go.
So let me text my wife and let her know
Hey, I left the
Hey.
answer key.
I left the answer.
Can you send it to the most impartial person,
House.
a.k.a. Roy?
No, I am not sending it to you.
What do you mean?
You can't be trusted.
And you can in
No.
your Penelope get up.
Here,
send it to Eric.
Tell her to send it to my phone because my phone is actually turned off.
I got
right
an
now.
idea.
And it's turned off.
Send it to Eric. Oh, wait.
I got an idea.
You're going to have her send it to somebody in the... Yeah. I see where this is going. Somebody out there is going to know it.
Oh.
I can see it right now. Hey, can you send this to Kevin Riley? And he'll make sure to let us
Where's
know
all
at the
that?
end. God, where's all that swag coming from?
Context.
I don't know, dude. Somebody loves him a lot.
I don't know why.
I don't either. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to rebel.
I just don't know how we.
What up, big dogs? Where's all that swag coming
I
from?
mean, it's not like it's our first week doing this.
So,
He and I have been doing this shit for 4 years.
Exactly.
You just got here, sir. Your chair's still...
who's next week? I don't even remember who's next week. I don't know if I have any swag for next week.
Oh, you have to.
You got some Texas Tail swag somewhere.
Oh, yeah. No, Texas Tail's the
Following
last week.
Oh. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Texas
Who is
Tail's
next
last
week?
week.
Look at your bracket.
Jack Daniels.
Look at your bracket. I don't think he has any Jack Daniels swag.
I know I don't have Jack Daniels swag.
What else is it? Who
But he
else is in
picked
next
it.
week?
Let's see.
Send it to Mitzi.
There you go.
So, To preview next week, the Austin Regional will feature Balcones Lineage, number 1 seed, going up against number 4 seed Jack Daniels single barrel proof bourbon. No, rye. Single barrel proof rye.
Yeah,
sorry.
rye.
And then it'll have a second matchup of number 2 Mileman Green, very small batch, going up against number 3 seed 4 Roses Small Batch Select.
Yeah, I don't think you have any merch of them.
Ooh, that's gonna. I don't know. I don't think I have anything.
You better order something quick.
Order something.
Traditional
Who am I gonna
fanboy.
rep? I gotta be a crazy fan.
There you go. Explain that to the wife. Hey, I had to order some shit.
Hopefully Dana stays awake and can. I told her I'd send her a text message whenever we're ready for the answers.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
Here we go.
I may need a backup. Let me have her. I'll have her send it to Mitzi as a backup plan.
Yes, please send it to Mitzi.
Somebody.
Chuck said you can
Send it to Mitzi.
Mitzi,
Yay.
if you want a backup plan.
Oh, pre-line. I don't
There we
like
go.
this one.
All right. So, well, if we want to start the infinity bottle with this week's, we can.
Yeah.
Sure. Of course. We can do that, yeah.
Chuck, do you have your infinity bottle updated?
Yes, he does.
Yes, I saw it earlier today.
Where is what?
What are you looking for?
Where'd that funnel and...
Oh, it's on the...
Oh.
I put it back here because you were like, we can't do it. I left
Well,
all the shit at home.
We can start this week's, I guess.
Like we don't have
She
enough...
said okay.
Like we don't have enough bourbon lying around. Right. It's either half ounce or ounce, buddy. It's 2 lines.
I
Unless
think an ounce is going to be too much. I can split the difference.
Okay, split the difference.
What's up, Blythe?
It's Blythe.
It's a Blythe?
Yeah, still no love in Oklahoma. Yeah, that's half an ounce. That's a little
That's
more than
whole
half.
ounce.
No, maybe.
Fuck it. What are we
I
doing?
can't see from here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
There you go. Continue reading. I'm not subscribing to your shit because I don't know who you are.
I almost tried to pour that in with no funnel.
Yeah, don't do that. There you go.
All right, 1920 is added.
Yay, 1920.
Yay.
Is that the 1-4?
That's the 1-4.
This is the 1-4?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll do that then. And then we'll go with this.
If y'all want to start the smoke of the week, we can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
CAO Brazilian Basin. I love this little band that
I
looks
do too.
like
I
I don't know how to get it. I'm not getting it off.
quick-
You know what? Hell with it. I'm smoking the band too.
Quick I just spilt that everywhere.
What did you on the keyboard?
this is.
This is why we can't have nice
I'm
shit.
telling you.
God.
I
Do
do
you
want
need a
to.
redo?
No.
I feel like he needs a mulligan.
It's
for
live.
today.
It's not like we can stop, cut, do it again.
Stop, drop, shut them down.
I want to give a quick shout out to friend of the show, Brandon Marks, for supplying the smoke of the week
Yes,
this
thank
week.
you, Brandon.
He dropped these off with me, and
Yay.
I am just making a huge mess.
Yeah, you can't get that off.
No, I'm
No?
No, you're supposed to smoke it.
I'm here sending them.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, it's a Rhett.
Cool.
Hey, brothers, cholesterol kids in the studio, baby.
Hey. There's 3 of us now. You got to include everybody.
Fat guys on camera.
Yes. God, look at that. Look at that V. Use the funnel, idiot.
I didn't.
God. This dude.
I don't know how to do things the right way.
I know. I noticed. It's fine.
God dang it.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You'll be all right.
That is the
You'll
deep-
buff out.
That is the deepest V I've ever seen in my
I
life.
know.
I suck at this, guys.
That's not that big.
Well, that's because I use this.
Oh, okay.
That's why. I use this big memory. As
All
somebody
right, so
wants,
what are some stats on this bad boy?
Let's see here. It's an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper with a Brazilian filler and binder. This one is the 6x52, which makes it a Toro. Average cost is about, I want to say $9.75.
Will you hand me the Dant, please, sir?
Yeah, give me just a second. My other hand's free. $9.25. Sorry, I was slightly off on the average.
I'm about to lick the table.
Oh
and
God, don't do that.
I don't.
We got a Leon Bridges in the house.
Hey, it's old Michael
Vic
Perez.
is my fave. Perez, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know if you can see that, but this Scott combo lighter that I've got cuts the deepest V I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's deep. You'll screen clip that for later. I know you.
think I can do that.
I think you can too. We have the new capabilities now to do that. All right.
All right, everything is added for this week.
Everything's added in the Infinity for
Huge
this
mess.
week. Bucky made a huge mess. Don't you have rags in your bag?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay,
Here,
good.
you can set that back over there, please, sir.
With
Hey,
what
what's up, Leon?
with
Shout
what
out to
my-
Leon. He
I
came by the store.
Said that earlier.
He paid me a visit this week. and
Paid.
I've got a model that I want to share with everybody, but of course we got to wait till after the bracket. Put it on your mouth, in your mouth. And puff.
No shit.
Lucky likes that a lot.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I can't.
I don't know if you figured out who that is yet or not.
No, I know who that is.
Okay.
Yeah, if you didn't
If
see the last name,
If you don't know,
now you do.
now you know.
All right, Infinity bottle whiskey madness stuff
I
thing
will
is started.
say this is the first cigar that I've ever seen that I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to smoke the band to.
I'm excited about
I
it
think the band is literally like dried.
because I really
tobacco
enjoyed that CAO Brazilian Samba, or wasn't that what it
Yeah.
was? The Samba. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, the Brazilian Samba was really good. It was a good one. Last week's was a good one.
Last week's was amazing.
We've been on a nice little roll. You want a shallow V or a deep V?
Fuck, I'll try the deep V. I like it. Anything I can stick my tongue in.
That's the deep V.
How's this thing work? That's not it. Oh, it just pulls out. I thought there was a button.
No, not that fancy.
Oh, that reminds me. Squirrel! If you haven't noticed yet, I've got real bad ADHD.
Yes.
Shout out and huge happy birthday to our buddy Scotty.
Yes.
Because Scotty doesn't
Scotty doesn't know.
He's not going to remember for sure, because I'm sure he's having a great weekend.
Yeah.
I supplied some JT Mellick for
There you
him.
go. There you go.
So
6
hopefully,
year?
so it was a single barrel pick,
Okay.
a high proof,
Okay.
and the regular small batch.
Look at you.
So the Mellick Mafia is being spread all over. So hopefully he enjoys that this weekend, along with. I saw a picture of a Old Forester
Got me
birthday.
used to like doing that now.
He posted.
You're welcome.
He sent me a picture of Old Forester birthday bourbon, which is a proper pour for your birthday. That Amazon is freaking good.
Yeah.
So
the draw is really good on it too. It's got a good draw.
Cool. So just real quick, happy birthday to Scotty, friend of the
Aaron
show,
can
friend
waller
of
his out a
ours.
little bit and get it loose.
Oh, way better.
Okay. I can't get mad at you. You learning? I can't get mad. I like it. Ooh. Yeah, that thing is getting it. Look at that. That's when you know you got a good draw on it, when you can hold it and it smokes on its own. That's a really good one.
Yeah, baby.
Good job. I like it.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
I'll have to show you another little trick later when we get down towards the end. There's another tool in there that helps out with stuff.
And of course, as always, shout out to our friends over at Tap That Ash and War Wagon
Of course.
Cigar Lounge.
Yes.
I was in the bathroom, like brushing my teeth, getting dressed, all that good stuff.
So glad you clarified
Yes,
that part
thank
of it.
you.
And the silence kills me. ADHD squirrel brain.
You mean you don't keep a speaker in your bathroom?
I
like
do.
we
I have a speaker in
Like
my
an
bathroom,
Alexa?
so
Okay.
I always listen to podcasts while I'm getting ready and stuff. And I hadn't listened to this week's episode of Tap That Ash, so it's getting to the end, and all of a sudden I hear Bucky and Roy, and I'm like, "Wait, rewind!
Wait,
What happened?"
What? Wait, what?
So they did give us a shout out. I posted it on our page.
Nice.
Go give those guys a listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Yeah, their little, I know we talked about it a little bit, but their little trailer is nice and coming along. And
The mini wagon.
they've got a bunch of events planned, and I'm really hoping that.
I need to know the next time they're in Lumberton.
So I'm trying to work on something
Okay.
with that and Longhorn and
Okay.
that whole deal. But hopefully it'll be soon. I'd love to do more with them.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But
Buggy likes to hear his name while he lathers.
I do. I was all soapy and I heard it and I said, something about Michael's voice. Old Perez, he's just like soothing and.
You better watch out. That man's off the market now. He's engaged.
I know it.
You can't get down with that. Thoughts?
This is really good.
It's got a good draw to it.
Great draw.
Mm-hmm. Got good flavor
Little bitter,
profile. Yeah, a little bitter. Kind of
What
leather.
kind of wrapper was it? And
Ecuadorian Sumatra. And then it was a Nicaraguan binder and filler is what it was. So, let me see if I can deep dive into it just a little bit. It's a medium full on the finish.
Yeah.
Or on the, I'm not really finished, but you get where I'm going with this. Let's see here. I'm sorry. It's a Brazilian and Nicaraguan filler. It's a Brazilian Bragnaca.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, I've never used that one before. 40% of it is the Brazilian Bragnaca.
Nice. Michael did want to clarify that he was dressed when they gave the shout out. I'm not saying I wasn't dressed, but I'm not saying I was either.
I was fixing to say, if he's doing a podcast, I hope he was dressed for it.
Especially because they're doing it in War Wagon.
Yes.
Could you imagine like customers or like a UPS driver walking in and like,
why are you? Nope.
just
that's
a different package. I don't deliver those.
I'm gonna leave this at the door, sir. I'm gonna leave this at the door. It's good though. I like it.
And I feel like it's a nice. Like there's a little bit of
I feel
bitter.
it's going to complement really well with this matchup.
You think so?
I think so.
But that was kind of my thought. Was it's a good even kill smoke. There's a little bit of bitterness there, but like the total taste profile of it.
Eye contact would be weird.
Yeah,
yes.
Just a little bit.
But the way it's a nice even smoke with a nice even mouthfeel, palate, whatever you want to call it, I feel like it would complement a lot of different bourbons. Mm-hmm. Like I don't feel like it would be a bad smoke with a lot of things.
I'm anxious to see how it pairs with 3 of these on the table.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because I feel this and this are kind of similar because they're both Wheateds. So
yeah.
I feel like that should be a fair comparison.
It's good. I like it.
So get with the matchup. Where are we starting?
Yo, so we did 1 versus 4 first last time.
UPS did deliver.
That's funny.
I've got a package for you, sir.
The UPS guy.
That's not a podcast. That's a porn.
So
it could be a podcast.
Could you make a porno podcast?
No, what's that thing where everybody does the sounds and stuff?
ASMR?
Yeah. I feel like you could do that with it.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
God. That would be so weird. Just listening to... Never mind. I'm not going to... Nope. Mm-mm. See, you got my little squirrel brain going.
Too late. You're hooked already.
What are we doing?
He's going to Google this shit tomorrow.
What do you mean he's Googling it now?
He probably is Googling it now. Let's go 1 versus 4 again.
Again?
Yeah,
okay.
Let's go 1 versus 4.
All right. So...
hang on. Getting excited for my delivery next week. And Evernorth Green River 6-year single barrel at 150 proof and a JT Mellick high proof. I would be interested to see how that 6-year single barrel 130 Green River would do. I like what Green River's doing.
I'm interested in Evernorth and the way that they're blending and doing their thing, because a lot like Pursuit Spirits, they started as a YouTube show and a podcast.
Blender,
the Bourbon Junkies is what I believe it was called, and then they kind of got more and more into it.
Oh, I know those guys.
And
I
now
follow them on the YouTube.
They have Evernorth, so I've heard good things about it. I don't think it's available here, but it'd definitely be one I would be interested in diving into at some point.
Yeah, I like it.
But for sure. All right, so in the 1 versus 4 matchup, I'm going to steal a pen or a pencil.
There's pencils all over the place, yeah.
So coming in at the number 1 seed is the winner of the Budget Bottled in Bond Bourbon Bracket. Excuse me. And that is J.W. Dant out of Heaven Hill, coming in at 100 proof. This is the Bottled in Bond version. There is no age statement on the bottle. However, it has to be at least 4 years old. Hold off on that glass. Let's grab 2 other Glens because I want to use these for the Penelope matchup, sir.
This motherfucker.
I brought special glasses. So it has to be at least
Penelope gets upset because I called it. I called it yesterday. Penelope's getting upset. This
talking
bracket.
all
You know
this
that.
shit. Like that,
Well-
like Texas losing to Oklahoma, talking all that shit,
Hey, but that's okay. We knocked off A&M.
and we knocked off Georgia. So make sure they're two different glasses.
Down the track.
Mash bill comes in at 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and 10% rye.
Fuck.
It,
Okay, you look at the dates. Oh, good, they're different dates.
okay, mine
Okay.
two different glasses. So
Yeah, y'all's are supposed to be. They're all supposed to be, but apparently one of my unmarks is still in the house. So I have two that are Whiskey Fest. One's 23 and one's 24.
MSRP on this bottle comes in at
Mine's this year's because it ain't got one.
Yeah, but your other one's blank.
Yeah.
$13 is what I think this one comes in at.
Which one?
Bourbon Outfitters. JW Dant.
$12.99.
$12.99, 13 whole dollar hairs.
13 whole
Cheapest
dollars.
bottle.
Cheapest bottle in the entire
Wow.
tournament. Yes.
All right, so
Now can I do this part?
yeah, go ahead, buddy.
So
And
I'm going 23 for mine. Y'all can go whatever the hell you want in yours.
Number 4 seed, Green River Foolproof Bourbon, is out of Green River Distilling Company, parent company of Bardstown Bourbon Company. I believe the proof, even on ours, is 117.
I think it is too.
Yep,
Oh,
117.3.
you better pick Joe Boo's glass up. You know,
Did I knock
that
it
shit
over?
over. Yeah,
Oh,
you
Joe
did.
Boo, I'm sorry, buddy.
Knocked over Joe Boo's glass.
Still need Joe Boo's haircut.
Yeah, we got to fade him up.
So, according to the latest press release, although there's no age statement, it is a blend of 5 to 7 year old bourbons.
Nice.
Mash bill comes in at 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley, with an MSRP of about $50. So what is this? A is in Whiskey Fest.
Yeah, I did A in 23 and B in 24, so I got to make sure I can see
Please,
the 23 and 24.
yes. Please remember what you did.
Yeah.
And B is in a blank glass.
Okay. So we're doing A first, right?
C.
Okay.
Bucky drinks his whiskey out of a hey dude. Probably. I would too.
Is that a whole new definition to a shoey?
Yeah, it's a duty.
You said duty.
Clip that later. Go ahead. You can clip that one. Clip that one.
Oh, that's funny. I said duty.
I feel I know what this is already.
Oh, that's nice.
It is very nice.
All right, so everybody make
Of
sure
course,
you're taking notes.
I said the same shit last week, and I mixed.
And
both
you
of
were
them
good,
up.
totally.
I was way off.
Let's try to talk through these.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unlike last time. All right, so this
So
is
it's got a sweet nose.
one V
I have a crack in my Glen.
4 A.
Vanilla.
I have a crack in my Glen.
Oh, that's no good.
No, and that's the 23 too.
That's the one Bucky had
LSU
last
kick butt
week.
tonight.
I feel like it is.
STTBBO,
'Cause that's
and
about
this
where it
is
was.
Mama Mitzi. What up, Mama
Yeah.
Mitzi?
Mama Mitzi.
Mama
Take it
Mitzi.
over.
I love it. LSU. Yeah, they did. Who'd they play? I don't even remember who they drew. Texas drew Tennessee and got beat by 9. So Texas's run right now is in the hands of the selection committee, which I got a hunch they won't
got a
have
good
enough to
color
get
on it.
in.
Kind of a
Sweet nose, kind of
Amber.
bready, sweet bready.
Get vanilla.
Little bit. To me, it's kind of bread.
there's a little bit of a like a bready
Sourdough
like a biscuit.
kind of
I was thinking
bis-
more like biscuit.
Could be biscuit. Maybe pizza crust? I don't know.
Like that honey drizzled pizza crust.
I hadn't tried that yet.
It's good.
I need to.
I got a hot honey
Oh, yeah.
off the TikTok shop, and I put it on my pizza now.
Man, supposedly there's a Marco's in Liberty. And Brandy and I love Marco's. Every time we go to Great Wolf with the kids, we order Marco's.
I want to say there's one coming to Beaumont.
There he is. I don't know exactly where at.
I always see the commercials for it,
Marco's is so good.
but
I
we don't
think-
have one around here. But it's
You're
weird
fixing
that I
to
see
get
the
one in
commercials.
Beaumont.
I think where the Steak and Shake is.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Oh,
I don't quote me on that.
We
though.
are hangry, and I actually ate before I got on this set, so I'm still hangry. I had 2 slices of pizza and 5 boneless garlic Parmesan wings from Papa John's.
I had a honey bun and a slice of pizza that had so much grease on it, I had to stop eating it.
guys,
yeah.
y'all have to preserve your palates.
What do you mean?
Eating crazy foods.
What'd you eat?
some
If you say a
plain
salad.
Jane ass chicken nuggets that I air fried at like 3 o'clock. That palette's really nice.
Mm-hmm. It is that. I'm curious.
No. No,
No, I was just
No,
gonna
no,
smell
no.
it. I'm just gonna smell it.
no, that's cheating.
That's not cheating. It's only cheating if you get caught.
And you got caught.
Well, it's kind of hard not to. We're literally
If
2
you
feet
did
from
not
each
get
other.
caught, something's wrong.
Yeah, we're literally 2 feet from each other.
Just wait till he goes out for his bathroom.
Oh, I know he'll do that. I know he does. Poor little bladder. But yeah.
All right, so what do you think on the palate?
Ooh.
Getting spicy.
Spicy?
Spicy?
I didn't
No.
really get a whole lot of
I didn't get a
spice.
whole lot of spice neither.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
I like the finish. It's kind of, I would consider it medium.
Yeah.
It wants
I
to
would
hang
too.
around. And I get some nice charred oak on the back.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure
I
out.
love that nose.
Yeah, I do too. The nose is good. I gotta move my mic. Just there we go. Right there. It looks better. So the nose for me was bready with kind of a honey vanilla. Okay. The palate was caramel. Caramel only has one L. Can't fucking spell.
I got baking spice, caramel, and tongue tingle on the palate. But it's all good and it works together really
That's
well.
phenomenal.
Finish, I got charred oak, medium length. I like that it kind of, so you know whenever you eat a sour candy and you get that
You get that saliva
the
kind
saliva
of
thing
yeah.
working up in the jowls.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of that. I really enjoy it. I can't think of anything. I definitely can't think of anything bad to say about it.
No, not at all.
I'd put this one pretty high up on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty high up there too.
All right. Oh shit! I'm making holes.
Don't do that.
Don't do that in your book. Don't do that. Don't say that. I will have to say this is the first one that I've rated all threes on.
I did the same thing.
Out of the 1 to 10.
I'm threes all the way down.
Yeah. I feel like I know what this is too.
Ooh. This nose is different.
I know. Yeah. I feel I know what both of these are. Let's see.
All right, so on the nose of this one, I got bready, green apple rind,
Yep.
I'm not mad about it.
No, not at all.
It's just different going into it after that first one.
Right.
Because that first one, and I mean, it may give off my guesses here, but that first one came off as quintessential bourbon. Like, you could almost make that a baseline. Like if you were on a 1 to 10 scale, if you put that at all fives,
Yeah.
and that was your baseline for everything else you tasted, that's what it is.
So for me, the palate yields a little bit of toffee. Toffee and white pepper for sure. And then you get that oaky
This is a hard one.
With a medium finish. And I'm going to call it a light linger
Yeah.
on the end of it. I'm going to try something else, too, if I'm thinking
So
about it.
first thing on the palate I get is like an ethanol alcohol.
Interesting.
What was the proof on the Green River?
117.
117.3.
And then the JW Dance 100 because it's
Bottled and bond.
bottled and bond. Yeah.
Just cracked open my Green River and definitely don't drink 117. No.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It drinks a little bit. It drinks a little bit lighter.
Obviously, we don't know which is which, but neither one of these are drinking like it's 117 proof.
No, not at all. I'm enjoying it, Kevin. I'm learning.
Speak, Eric. Speak.
Right. Good dog.
God, I can't put my finger on a palate for this.
I put toffee, white pepper, and leather. And the reason why I say the white pepper, because you know how white pepper doesn't have as much spice as like black pepper. I know it sounds a little weird that we're comparing peppers.
I don't hate that descriptor. I'm debating on the leather thing. I think I can. I mean, I kind of see it. Maybe more on the finish on the back end.
Keep in mind, I didn't pick up the leather until after I drew off the cigar. That's when the leather came out. So it's something with that cigar and that it draws a little bit more leather. But I also picked up leather in the cigar too, so it may be
I'm going
kind
a
of
little
conflicting.
different. So the more I let it linger and sit, I'm going to say more along the lines of like a sweeter pipe tobacco, for me at least.
I can say that.
I don't know if it's like cherry type pipe tobacco but it's for me it's like a sweeter, but there's still that tobacco-y.
This is a hard one.
I feel it's not that hard, gentlemen.
I mean, it's hard for me. It's harder than last week's.
Oh, definitely.
Last week was
because it's similar.
Yes.
You're gonna see you're gonna see a lot of similarities.
I've heard some good things about the single barrel wheated, but I have not seen them. And we have the full lineup of Green River at Longhorn.
Yeah, the single barrel
So,
wheated.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Kind of hard to find. I like it. I know where I'm at.
I know where I'm at.
So I'm just gonna quit.
Just
I'm gonna
stop.
tell you where the difference is on this one, and it's the finish.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
B just fell flat.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Way
I feel
flat.
that way too.
So are we all in agreement on A or no?
I am. I don't know about y'all. Are you on A?
I got A.
Oh wow, we're all in agreement
Wow.
on A.
All right.
Wow.
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 So A moves on. A it is.
I'm gonna finish B real quick.
Right. Not gonna be mad about that.
No, definitely not.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah, they're both good and they're both similar, but to me, A's got a slight edge.
And it comes on that finish.
Yeah.
Like just,
And I'm talking like buzzer beater slight edge.
yeah. It just falls, like, it's there and then it just
Yeah.
goes away.
Yeah.
Like a flat Coke or something.
With A, it, like you said, it lingered in
It
the.
lingers, it draws you back in for more. And I think I like that just a slight touch better.
Interesting. All right. So that's that.
So, what's everybody's guesses for A?
I think it's Green River.
I think it's Green River.
I think A
Yeah.
is Green River.
It's got to be.
I've got B as JW
Yeah,
Dant.
that's what I have too. Because I
gotta
literally used it to my last.
I mean, we
Hey, we
we
were
were all positive on 2 versus 3 last week. We could have swore they were flip flopped.
Yeah.
And we were
If,
way off.
if
Well.
it's flip flopped,
I'm gonna be shocked.
Yeah. But like we said, last week, this is the
yes, absolutely, bud.
This is the joys about doing this blind as opposed to the way we did it last time. Because our first bracket, if you remember, we didn't do blind.
Yeah,
but we were also in agreement that we were going to be completely unbiased.
Right, and I think we did a good job at that. It's just something like this. I think with so many teams in it, with all of us being here together, like I just thought blind would be a fun way to do it, and honestly, at the end of the day, it gives a true and honest opinion. Like what I was talking about with last week's 2 versus 3 matchup.
Yeah, 2-3 was
the unbent bottled and bond rye is one of my absolute favorites. At the time that I immediately drank it, whenever I first got the bottle.
Yeah,
and if I had my notebook, I'd go back and read you all the notes. I absolutely hated it. It was the worst thing on the table that night.
I know, which was weird.
One of my tasting notes for the palate was literally nope, period, which is crazy.
See, look, I'm practicing for TikTok.
Oh God. There's not
sometime in
enough
mid-April.
contention, too many agreements. Quick, someone go WWE style over the table to protest. Well, the
night is still young.
The night is still young.
And we still got a whole nother matchup.
And I'm going to protest over that one.
No, you're not.
No, I feel this one's the blowout.
Oh, yes.
I called it yesterday.
I called it when
you called it when we did the bracket.
Do y'all really think Penelope has that little of a shot?
This Penelope, yes. Had it been the barrel strength, I think it'd be a whole lot closer.
I just want to see your face. That's the only reason.
I think y'all are going to be shocked.
I hope I am. I really do.
I could care less.
But I just want to see your face if it loses.
I just like watching his face when we talk about it is what I like. Because you can see this little...
I get angry.
This little twitch right here in the corner of his eye. Yeah. That's where it's at. That little twitch.
Me and James were talking at the store earlier.
Ooh.
About the unbent. And he was surprised it lost too. And I was like, bro.
Dude.
Lucky is a big fan of them. And
I am. Huge fan. And I don't know what it was, but that night it just did not agree with my palate at all.
What did you eat that day? Do you remember? Probably not.
I really don't.
Okay.
But
I think it's the first one we did completely unanimous.
It was.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I want to say this before we move on.
Okay.
Whichever one ends up being JW Dant. I talked a lot of shit about it during the Bottled and Bond Brownie Challenge. I talked a lot of shit, and I had to be swayed by you and Chuck and a couple other people that it really did deserve to win before we made the call, and it won.
Oh, yeah.
It's opened up nicely. Whichever one ends up being JW Dant, I'm not mad about it.
No, I'm not mad.
For $13,
that was phenomenal.
It deserves to be on the table.
Oh, I agree with you.
That for a $13 bottle.
I agree with y'all.
That was
not only that. Like the biggest thing with it is the fact that
Brett, I think you're gonna be surprised. If you have both of these?
See, I agree with Brett.
If anybody
100%.
out there, Chuck, I know you do. Brett, if you do. If anybody, Leon, anybody else that is watching, if you have the Wheated Penelope and Old Forester 1920, pour them side by side and walk through this
Brett
with us.
Brett has both.
If you have nothing to do and you're not driving and you want to have a pour this evening.
Hell, do it if you're driving. That'd be kind of cool.
No, we don't condone drinking and driving on this show, sir.
Well, he could pull over on the side of the road and do it.
He'd still have to drive.
If he has both of those bottles with him while driving,
and drink them all together.
That's
sweet. Thank you, sir. No, and that's one of the fun parts about this. Chuck, if you're still out there, again, if you've got comments on the 1 versus 4 matchup.
I dropped it, ashed it with.
Oh,
dang.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right where the eye is in vanilla.
If anybody else has had JW Dant and Green River Foolproof, if you've got tasting notes.
I'm in the basement, so naturally my bar.
Yes.
There
perfect.
That's a weird concept for me. We don't have basements in Texas.
No.
I know it. We all have attics.
Yeah.
But
attics and sheds.
Yeah, right.
Or podcast studios.
Podcast studios.
I want to apologize to Heaven Hill and JW Dant.
Okay.
They did good. For $13,
Yeah, dude, I'm with you on that one, Chuck. I heard
Don't underestimate
a lot about
underestimate
JW Dant and then tried it and was like, yeah, this is.
Well, Chuck did pick the Wheated. So let's see if he can go
A
2 for
tornado
2.
warning. That's why you're.
Oh, dang.
That
Dang.
explains a lot.
That sucks. Stay safe, y'all.
Yes, definitely. Pour it up. Let's move it. Move it down the line.
All right, everybody get your Penelope glasses out. Represent, baby.
Can I carve a?
Mine's got a crack
Can
in
I
it.
carve another loop in this and put a B?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking idiot. With his favorite hat of them all.
Yes. Dude, I was freaking out. I couldn't find it.
I was fixing, don't do that because I'd hate to have to explain to JD
Dude, I
how
was
you lost it.
Digging through my entire closet. I was like, babe, where's my Penelope hat?
So I'm curious. You're coming up on a year in your new place. Are you completely unpacked?
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
There's shit,
What?
There's shit in the garage that we just ain't even touched. We've both talked about, well, we could go through it and just throw it all away because we hadn't touched it in, 6 months or whatever it's been.
Your trash people would hate you.
Absolutely. I will say the Green River is more complex than Dant.
Yes.
Even up against Heaven Hill, Bottled and Bond, Dant falls short. That's what I'm afraid of, and I think that's what kind of gave away, for me at least, which one was the Dant. The finish just kind of fell short, which you can't be mad about at a $13 bottle. Like
No. You can't.
again, it's $13. So, all right. This is A, if somebody wants to start, and I'll read some Statsaroni and cheese.
Statsaroni and cheese.
Wow.
So at the number 2 seed, we have Penelope Wheated. Penelope Wheated comes in with a mash bill of 74% corn, 16% wheat, 7% rye, and 3% malted barley. So it is a 4-grain. Which one? B?
Yep. Thanks, sir.
Comes in at 95 proof. Age is 4 to 6 years. This is going to be a part of their everyday core offering.
You did the same thing I did.
What?
The A went to Penelope,
Yep.
and B went to Fierce Whiskers.
Well, I'm just going to have to go the opposite then.
Well, of course you are.
No, of course.
No, that's fine. We'll all keep it the same. That way it's even across the board.
Well, they're both right here in front.
So y'all did A and Penelope?
Yeah, A
and
and Penelope.
Penelope.
All right.
And there's the
Just
B
real
when you get
quick,
to it.
Old Forester 1920 is the number 3 seed.
Interesting.
It's out of Brown Foreman.
Of course it is.
Comes in at 115 proof. There is no age statement. The mash bill is 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley.
Sample A very light oak sweet corn and a little bit of stone fruit.
Pear on the
Pear
nose.
on the nose. Palate is very light, brown sugar, a bit of vanilla, almost confectionery sugar, and buttercream frosting.
Oh.
Decent viscosity and finish
Was
with
a bit abrupt.
abrupt. Okay. That's
so
on sample A.
MSRP on these two is so proof and MSRP
Are way different.
completely separate these two.
Okay.
The Penelope obviously comes in at, let's just call it $40 average, because some states have it at like 38, some
Right.
states have it at 42.
42, yeah.
While the 1920 comes in at like $80.
$80.
So double the price, 30 more proof points. So I guess this is going to be the moment of truth, huh? Oh, we don't have much left. I better. God dang, we did bigger samples this week. Y'all poured a lot.
No?
Eric did.
Eric might have. Yeah, Eric did.
Blame it on the new guy.
Blame it on the new guy.
Oh, what?
God dang, son. You trying to get drunk?
Maybe.
You don't know my life.
You don't know me.
God.
The proof shows up on the 1920. Guess we gonna find out, Chucky Poo. Alright, so
Okay.
I got A, nose, palate, finish. Do you know what you're doing over there?
I do.
Don't let him bully you. We don't allow that on the show.
I can go somewhere.
Right.
But I will be nice. Sample B, deeper cherry on the nose, burnt sugar, into bananas and
Basement
funk. Okay.
on the palate. Caramel, that deep cherry, slightly malted, and the ethanol is carrying heavier, providing a much longer finish, leaning out to brown sugar and a bit of graham cracker when introducing air. It's not even remotely difficult to tell which is which, and I'm a proof whore.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, of the two, based off of those tasting notes, what would be your choice?
I go with the basement funk.
You like the basement one? Oh, shit.
But yeah, it's...
I know this is going to be just me, and y'all are going to laugh.
No, we're not. We never laugh.
I'm getting banana.
On A?
Yeah.
On A? On the nose? Or
On the nose.
I can see that.
A little banana and a little green apple.
I love
You and I are
Penelope, but yeah,
close
basement
on
funk
that
takes
because
it.
I literally put light, crisp, and sweet, but to me, it's more banana bread than banana.
Okay. I got a Granny Smith apple also.
Interesting. That's a good one. I can already tell you which way I'm going without even taking the second sample. I know exactly where I'm going. Yep. There she is. Lovely.
Chuck's. Yep.
Almost
Yes,
dessert
green
type
apple
mid
for sure,
palate.
almost
Yeah,
dessert
that's a
type
good one.
mid-palate. You know what? Going to pour a third.
There you go.
What's the third? I'm curious. Curiosity is killing the cat.
I bet he's got barrel proof.
Penelope Barrel. Dang it. See?
That's what should have
Hey,
went. I
we-
mean,
but
and we
we-
gave a lot of opportunity.
Lot.
There was a lot of collusion and swaying and all kind of other stuff, and it's still. You still on A or you on B?
No, I'm still on
Still
A.
on A. I think I know
Oh,
which
that's a
one.
new note. Oof.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. He's trying hard to figure that one out. I feel he knows what it is. He's just trying to
I
figure
thought
out.
I would like it more.
I'm telling you, if that's what I think it is, or what I have wrote down, rather, I know which way this is going off the cut.
Now I don't know if that'll win, to be honest. Going to re-pour the samples.
There you go. Do a quick rinse. This one's really good. And yeah. I feel I know exactly what this is. Let's go on the nose.
Okay, so real quick to recap on A. I've got on the nose baking spice and light. Palate. So I got a lot of banana runt, the candy, because there was a sweetness that came along with that little hint.
So we
Of
were
a
all
banana.
pretty much
I was
trekking on the
gonna-
same thing with the banana.
I was going to
There
say
was a-
candy.
There was a heavy ethanol tongue tingle,
A little bit.
and I got a ton of baking spice.
On the palate. You and I are kind of. I put oddly enough. It's banana on the. It's light, crisp, sweet on the nose. The palate to me was all spice,
There you go.
pear,
Okay.
and simple syrup on the palate. It had that sweetness to it, like a simple syrup would. And then the finish, of course, was oak-ish.
Yeah.
It wasn't oaky. It was oak-ish with a light finish and linger.
Yeah.
Shelby, they know what they're doing. I'm just here to drink.
He's like,
Do y'all know
"I'm
it's
just
hard? Nope.
Nope.
No idea.
Have no idea. We never claimed to be professionals.
No, not at all. We go like this,
Yep.
and it makes us look fancy.
Yeah.
If you swirl it enough,
Fancy like
people think you know what you're doing.
Applebee's on a date night.
So on the finish, real quick on A, I put the same thing: light, lingerie, oak, red hot candies.
Red Hots? See, I didn't get that
Because
at
that
all.
sweetness kind of went with it
Oh.
that I got on the from that banana runty
Yeah.
candy. So that,
Runty?
yeah. So that
You ever
sweetness,
been called a runt?
that sweetness followed on the finish, but it went from
I
banana.
thought he died.
But it went from banana to red hot candy. So that's why I said, oh, that's different.
That one,
'Cause it
this is very hard to me.
You would be the runt of this litter, sir.
Oh, so Brett, okay, sample one, not sure which it is right now, has more nuttiness on the nose, walnut or pecan sweetness, a touch of fruit, apricot, and peach.
Okay.
Stronger rye on this one. The pepper note is carrying a bit of cinnamon and brown sugar and vanilla.
That's where you get
This
your
feels
red hot
higher.
at.
Rye finish is lasting and cinnamon is carrying.
There you go.
Shelby says, hey, glad you could join, Shelby. There's a Penelope in the mix, so y'all know who's gonna pick them.
But it's blind.
Let's go, baby.
It's blind, so
Sample
we have no
two
clue.
is the Old Forester. I can tell off the bat it's banana note again.
All right, let's go with the palette on this one. And then we'll put finish as well, which I think I know. It's 8. Yes, I would drink it again, obviously. Yes. Make sure I don't ash this time on this so where I can see it. I did. I burnt the hole right through the eye in vanilla, and it went through to the next page.
Wow.
Yep.
I think I'm going to be the odd man out.
Interesting.
Shelby wants to create us a blind pick one day.
All right.
That's interesting on that. Shit, wrong word. Interesting. Woo, I like this one. I feel I know what this one is too.
I feel the same way.
I feel like I'm 100%. I know exactly where I'm at. And you and I called it, by the way. I'm just saying that. I think this is the upset. I think it is. Yeah, I'm right there with you on that too.
But
oh no,
that's
no. Your palate's broken. Sorry, I need you to get it checked out.
I'm going off of what?
I need a doc. Is there a doctor in the house? Eric's palate is officially broken. Bucky's writing a novella over there.
Right.
He's awful quiet. He's trying to figure out a way to salvage this, but I don't think he's going to.
Words are hard.
Words are hard, aren't they, buddy? 7, 12, 23. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
I keep trying to fuck with him. It's not working. On the nose. Yeah, okay. I can see that. That's a good one.
I can see raspberry, but not lemongrass. Brett, did you get any lemongrass or raspberry?
Well, hell, doesn't seem Ryan is doing.
Whiskey Guy tries anymore should do blind tries. I'd be down for blind tries.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Blind tries. That would be fun. Ooh, does that mean we can do the whole?
No. Dang it. No.
What?
That's not our thing.
He
That's
knew where I was going with it.
I'm
slams
lost.
and sips.
Yeah.
That's his thing. I'm not stealing that.
He can't use it no more.
I mean, he could.
No, he couldn't.
He's just got to be very careful with it because of his new job.
Exactly.
There's only a couple bottles that get lemongrass on, and weirdly, those are the Grain to Glass Rye, Heaven Hill, and Frey Ranch Farm Street.
Interesting. So where you at, little buddy?
Okay, so here's what's going to be fucked up.
Oh, God. You have to premise it with this? He still... he just needs to be subjective. I feel Bucky can be subjective.
I do too.
Based off of my scores, it's a fucking tie.
How?
So, sample A, I've got 2 for the nose, 2.5 for the palate, 3 for the finish, for a total score of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. B, 2.5s all the way down, which gives it a score of 7.5.
Which one would you want to drink daily?
I don't know.
Oh, I do.
So, what's y'all's choice? Because
I feel this
if
is
y'all
where it's
both
going to
pick
be.
the same thing,
Then it
it's
doesn't
not gonna
matter. It
what
doesn't
I
matter
pick.
what he picks. I picked B.
I picked A.
Fuck. So it does matter, you chicken
does,
fuckers.
It does matter.
When all you drink is MGB, it's hard to not already know. He's pulling a Dant. He's biased because he knows which is which. No, I am being... I mean, it's right there. Like, B... So we're doing it on a 1 through 5 barrel heads. Again, forgot the score sheets. That's on me.
Yeah.
If
No, you can't smell it.
No,
Get the hell
no.
No, I got
Maybe-
chastised. Don't you touch that
I'm
bottle.
not wanting to touch it. I meant to grab the little bottles. Hand me
we don't
that.
have much left, so you
A
can't.
little bitty bit.
I mean, we have to pick one of these for the next round.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, for me, this is where the difference is, and this is where I know which is which.
We went A
Yeah,
in Penelope, right?
yes, A went into Penelope. And
So,
B went into...
I am being completely unbiased here. Whether or not what I think is right, they literally scored the same aggregate score.
We understand that, Dana. We just know Bucky, too. Bucky can pick out a Penelope out of anything. We know that.
What's weird is, if I think I'm correct, it's a bracket buster for me.
For you, yeah, it is.
Completely.
Because you were heavy
Heavy.
on the opposite.
And that's why I'm sitting here like, wow. I think I may jump on the train.
Oh God. Do we need to get you a shirt and hat too? Okay. It's simple. Reach out to somebody in Penelope and get Eric a shirt and a hat.
Oh, I can reach out to JD.
There you go. Get you a shirt and a hat.
I got a shirt.
Okay.
But I'm just
Come on, Buck.
I'm going A.
Of course you are. Same as last week. I get outvoted again.
But in this case,
I know what I feel. I know what A is.
I'm gonna say A.
I
Is
feel
on
A is
1920.
no. I feel the complete opposite. I feel A is Penelope Wheated.
A is completely Penelope.
I feel A is Penelope.
And again, if I'm wrong,
I feel A is 100%.
I will be.
I think A is 1920.
See, I don't.
And based off of the last question you asked, which would you rather as a daily drinker?
Because that's how I'm picking this.
Drinking them side by side like that.
I would rather have B.
I'm going A.
See, that's how I'm going on this. I'm going, what would I like to drink daily?
For me, it's B. And I feel B is Old Forester 1920.
I think you're right. And you know how I picked Old Forester to win it all.
You did.
Because I liked it that much.
Yes, you did.
B is too dry on the finish. Yeah, it's A.
That surprised me.
And you just drank all of A. So now you're going to have to pour more A into your glass. It's a good thing we already pulled the infinity out.
I'm confused.
I don't feel it's that confusing. 1920 is exactly, Shelby. I agree
Is it
100%.
A?
That's why I figured.
This is all on you.
And see, here's the thing that leads it for me. Okay, look at these two glasses.
Yeah.
This to me is Penelope because it's lighter. This is the 1920. Now maybe there's something wrong with my glass. I don't know. The first one had a crack in it, but they look drastically different. So
Yeah, I'm sticking with A.
So we're sticking with A.
Sticking with A.
I'm going to finish B then.
So it's A versus A.
Yeah, it's A versus A.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all said it was gonna be a blowout, but that's way closer than I thought it was gonna be. The fact that they scored a complete tie on aggregate score.
I'm sitting here in disbelief right now.
Roy, I'm there with you, brother. 1920 has a unique taste. And I can smell it from here. Old Forester, graham cracker, brown sugar, caramel, black tea, tops bubblegum. The nose is unmistakable. Bucky's blinded by his own shirt. I don't think I am. I'm telling you, I think A is 1920.
I don't think it is.
And I think it wins.
I think the complete. I
it's
would love
It's
to
written
see.
down in my book.
No, I believe you. I'm not saying that. I would love to see what they actually are, which we won't find that out for another.
What's the proof on Penelope?
95.
95.
If you are correct and A drink is 1920,
He will turn off the lights and let you play What's in His Mouth.
that's a different episode.
Okay.
If A is 1920, B drinks a lot hotter.
I don't think A's 1920.
I don't either.
I think A is.
That's my problem is that B drinks a little hotter and the finish is a lot drier. But it scores even kill 2.5s all the way up and down the board.
I get it.
It's just an even kill, good drink, but doing them back to back
They're
like
both
that,
really good. Don't get me
I
wrong.
ain't mad at either one of them.
They're both really good, but for me,
A stood out. Doing it back to back like that, it just A said.
see,
I'm
and
still
granted,
here.
my scoring system's a little different than yours because I'm going by the book that I'm using.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, A was 2s across the board
Okay.
as far as on a 1 to 10, which 2 is towards the sweeter side of the spectrum, the more delicate, the more smooth. That's why I think this is A, based off of that criteria.
Okay.
Now, on the other side, the flip side to that, sweetness, I had a 5. Delicate, I had a 6, which is more closer to bold.
Right.
The 5's closer to dry. And then I had a 4 on smooth, which is more closer to intense. That's why I think B is 1920.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we can sit here and argue this all night.
We really could.
Well, no, I mean, it's
Especially-
a majority
so
thing. So, I
until
mean,
we-
it's not an argument.
No,
too.
there's
Yeah.
not.
But so based off of conversations pre-show, based off conversations during the show, both of you thought 1920 was going to blow Penelope out of the water.
Yes.
I will say it
Can
flat
you
out.
backtrack on that point now and say that this matchup was closer than you thought it was going to
Yes.
be?
Oh, yeah, it was closer.
I mean, you could if
was closer.
we are what we say
It was 100% closer than what I initially thought.
then
yes.
I'll take it all back.
I looked at it strictly.
I'll give Penelope all the props.
And mind you, you and I talked about this. I don't think you were here. You might have been here. I don't know. You might not have shown up yet.
Not.
You and I had never had 1920 until
Right.
tonight.
This was the first time
See,
I've
I've
ever
had
tried
1920 before.
See, I've had 1910, but not 1920. And now I'm curious because it makes me want to go buy a 10 and a 20 and see if I get a 15. Because I hear that's a thing if you mix it.
Oh,
right.
it absolutely is. With Chad Banana, there's your Old Forester. And see, that's my problem, Kevin, and why I have Old Forester 1920 as A, because the palate on A is banana runts.
Read the nose on number 2.
B, banana bread.
See, I had banana on A.
See? That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
That's why it makes me think it's 1920s, because that banana runt sweetness that carried in
Okay,
the red hot
okay.
spice.
Well, let's flip the question for you now. If A is 1920, do you backtrack on what you said?
About
Penelope winning it all, wanting is better than 1920.
no, because if you look at my scores, they're
It is
literally
the same.
even.
Yeah, his scores are even.
So
and for me, the
B,
overall was slightly
okay,
different too.
so here's how it breaks down. B won.
yes, there's a big difference between 10
Oh,
and 20.
100% big difference.
B wins the nose. They tie on palate, and A wins on finish.
Interesting.
But if you add up all the scores, they both equal 7.5. They both have their strong points.
They do.
I really enjoyed both of them.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I rinsed my palate first, tried them, and then went back in during the first tasting. But when I did them back to back, without rinsing, without anything, A just stood out a little more.
Yeah.
Because you, based off of your question of which would I drink on a daily,
Yeah.
A stood out like, hey, I'm here, and it's a little bit. It was just a little. It rose to the top a little bit more.
Okay. Y'all ready for the next one?
There's a next one.
Yeah, we gotta do the final, dude.
Oh.
Where are you at?
Oh yeah. So A versus A.
God, somebody's all kinds of fucked up on this
He
one.
is.
Woo!
I'm messed up on this one.
Okay, so we need 6 new Glens.
Okay.
I'm gonna empty the Blador.
Of course you are. You got to pull them from yours.
Oh, you're out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am out skis.
Why not just pour them in the same one that we?
Well, that's what I did. I mean,
unbiased.
well, no, I still have the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't need 6 new Glens. If you've still got A.
I've still got A.
Yeah, I
and A.
still got
you
A.
still got-
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're out completely.
Yeah, you're out completely.
Okay.
But do you remember which
Do you
glass?
know which
Yes.
class is which? Oh, well then.
Yeah, I keep mine in order.
This is 1 through 4, 1 and 4.
I don't remember.
This is 2 and 3. Yeah, go pee.
I can't think straight.
God, this dude.
I'm on-
This dude right here. I swear.
This is eye turner.
No. I don't feel like it was. I feel the shirt made the difference. I feel between,
Well, that's what's good
I
about.
feel between the shirt and the hat, it made the difference 100%.
Well, that's what's good about me being here.
True.
is
Very true.
I've had the 1920. That's it.
Oh.
Out of the whole bracket, I've had the 1920.
So we don't need, because we all did the same thing.
Yeah.
A was Penelope glass, right? Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
good. Okay, so I just got to move this glass.
Yeah, you just got to move that glass like I did. I shoved those to the front.
All right. So let me make a note real quick. This is Beaumont Regional. So this will be Ka-chow. Beaumont.
LaCroix.
What? Bucky likes to make dirty dishes. What? I'm sure he does.
I mean,
Ooh.
somebody's got to cook, right?
Oh! Oh!
Shots fired.
We're talking like a whisper of banana. It's the LaCroix of banana fart.
Oh, there you go.
I am sitting here with the weeded bottle, just breathing over it like it's a damn neti pot.
Or
fresh crack. Sure, there's a little banana runts, but it's superseded by the super light oak. And we don't know which is which, so I can't. And
Yeah.
as you can see, mine is not a fresh crack. I've had a couple pours out of it, and then Dana used what's missing for the 100 milliliter sample. So I don't know. I don't know. I will pour y'all some 100 proof single barrel Old Foe, and you can tell the nose without even sipping it. Better you than me, sir. Yeah, I know. I like cooking, though.
You like cooking?
I love cooking.
Wow, I did not know that.
These are a few of my favorite things.
What's your favorite cook
What's my favorite what?
thing to cook?
My favorite thing to cook? I don't know. I like it all. I just like to cook.
If you need a taste tester, you know a guy.
I like breaking up the smoker, and like,
Damn
brisket's
it.
always fun.
I didn't say nothing.
Damn it!
What?
Forgot it again.
Somebody sent me a text message and said, "Hey, I have this smoker. I've only used it like once.
the little.
Do you want it?"
One? Yeah.
And I was like, "Sure."
You've even got a truck to put it in.
I know. Well, in my defense, I didn't go home today,
I get it.
Oh.
I didn't say nothing either day.
and it's in one of our back rooms.
I
so
didn't say nothing either
I
day.
know.
I just kind of sat here and was like,
Remind me next Friday,
"Okay,
and I will go home and grab it.
I'll text you in the morning." Not tomorrow morning.
All right. Don't text me tomorrow morning
Don't text me then.
because I'll be
Favorite thing about St. Patrick's Day?
Green beer.
green beer, drinking.
Just drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had a green beer.
I had
It's
one.
the
The last
same.
green beer I had was at Major. I'm gonna date myself a little bit. Major League Grill on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah,
What's Major League Grill? I don't know what that is.
it's. I was fixing to say I will fucking slap the shit out of you. First of all, I will do you like I do one of my kids.
Actually, I like watching. What river do they turn green?
Oh, the Chicago.
The Chicago
Oh, yeah.
River.
Yeah.
I like watching them turn that green.
I thought for a second you was fixing to say I like watching Boondock Saints. I was like, yeah, me too.
That's a good one. That's a damn good show.
It is.
Crawfish. Yes.
I like crawfish too. I had crawfish.
Crawfish, fuck yeah.
I haven't had
Are we
crawfish
having
this year.
crawfish?
Oh, I had them. At
Whoa, hold up.
I will put up. Hold on, Brett. Getting back to the bourbon whiskey, I will put up a line of samples that says that B is 1920.
I think B's 1922.
Kevin said Guinness and being pinched by all the hot girls. He intentionally doesn't wear green.
Exactly.
This Redbreast 12-year cast drinks some Colt
Ooh.
Cannon and bangers.
There you go.
There you go.
That's a good one.
So I've heard, and as the non-single malt drinker of the group, I've heard amazing things about the Redbreast 12 cast strength. Like, I hear a lot of really good things about the regular Redbreast 12, but then everybody's like, but have you had the cast strength? Like, that seems to be like that step up.
That's a
like
step
it's,
up, yeah.
I'm going to bring you a
a
single malt and not
banger.
tell you what it is.
That's fine. Everybody tries.
I feel we should do single malt blinds. Just about 4 or 5 different single malts.
What you have to do.
Do we have a single malt in the attorney?
Balcones Lineage.
Balcones Lineage.
It's the only
It's
one.
the only single malt in the tourney.
So that's going to
So, okay.
be hell yeah.
How did that win if you don't like single malts? If you don't mind me
Again?
asking that.
Well, it was the same line as the JW Dan. It took a little bit of convincing,
Okay.
It didn't take that much
but
convincing.
the more I drank it, the more I was like,
So you don't hate them.
No, I've never said that I hated them. I just don't like them.
Okay, I
It's
get
not
it.
his
I get it.
preferred-
I get.
Now, do you hate gin?
Yes.
Oh God, yeah.
Yes. Okay, we're
Yeah.
on the same page. No,
'Cause
I will not drink a
openly-
gin.
I will.
Oh,
you really need to
You're
try
part
the
of this
Jack
show.
Daniel's.
You will at some point. Everybody does.
So
Even him.
here's what I'll say about the single malt thing. Mm-hmm. I think it's because so many, as far as like Irish and Scotch, proof it down to that 80 proof.
They do.
And I think there's something about that just brings all of that Band-Aidy, doctor office ickiness that I don't like
Right.
to the forefront. But the ones that I've had at higher proofs, like the Dark Arts single malt that Dustin Abbott allowed me to try,
Yeah.
The 10th Mountain
the
one?
10th Mountain single barrel pick, that was
so
100.
good.
It was
I know it.
133 proof.
Yeah.
That one wasn't bad.
Is that over there?
I think I have a bottle. I don't think mine's 100. Mine's not 133 proof, but it's up there. Because
So
I think
what
they
I've-
regularly proof it at what, 107, 110, something like
I
that.
honestly don't remember.
I'd have to look.
So
It's in.
I
have
think
it.
There's one right there behind you.
no, that's bourbon.
it. That's their regular bourbon.
But I think it's the proof. I think it's a proof thing. Now, granted, even at the higher proofs, they're not like something I'm going to grab off the shelf every single day.
Right.
No,
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 definitely.
So, but I think it's that higher proof thing. And I still enjoy trying, and I love the fact that everybody I know brings a sample. Anytime they bring me samples of anything or give me handshakes from wherever, there's always one single malt, or for the most part, there's usually one single malt that's thrown in the batch. And I like that
Shelby
because
says
I
you
like
need,
trying.
You need to try the single malt I gave Michael, which I'm assuming he's talking about Mike, right?
Which one was that? Yeah, Kevin, I will say that Dark Arts American
Dark
Single
Arts
Malt, I'm not going to call it amazing because there was a hint of what I thought there was. But the fact that there was so much peach ring and some sweetness and some of those tasting notes on that was just, okay, I like this. But yeah.
I feel I know your palate. I feel I understand it.
Does anybody need? Oh yeah, he does.
He does.
If I was to just do it
I'm good. I've got.
of what we're doing, what we've already done, without trying them side by side,
You're such a putz.
You're such a
You're
putz.
such a putz.
Here, pour you some wiki.
what is
This is 2 versus 3A, so it would go in the Penelope glass.
Yes. And then I don't know what you did.
This is 1 versus 4. That would go in the Glencairn.
Sorry.
I mean, it's fine.
We can pour from there if we need to. Taste.
You don't have to finish it off. That's 1 versus 4. That goes in the Glen.
I was confused. I was like, oh, fuck. I just fucked up.
Need to try that single malt again. Oh yeah. So Shelby, what single malt was it? And you know, like I said, I'm always up for trying single malts.
I need to get a Glen Caddy.
Oh, Brett did say, I come from an Irish household. Grandpa used to make Colcannon and bangers religiously for St. Patrick's Day. The bangers were made in either Guinness or Harp Red.
There you go.
So I'm going to do these side by side right next to each other
Yeah.
and just let them kind of speak for themselves.
I feel I already know where my vote's at, and I'm sure I'm going to get outvoted.
be surprised?
No, I wouldn't.
See if anything changed. I don't know that anything's going to change on this, though.
Nope. That's where I'm at. It's definitely where I'm at.
Okay.
Oh, that's so different. It's so much lighter on the nose. nose. Like,
So did you notice his nosing technique? It's very wrist swingy and swashy.
shut up.
I'm trying to make commentary. Isn't that what I'm supposed to be doing on
Yes,
this part?
absolutely. You are the commentator.
Thank you.
With
Yes.
the color commentator
Yes.
over here.
Hey, the color commentator will get on the table in a minute. I will pull a Pat McAfee.
No, don't. You'll hit your head. That signal's not that tall.
Shit.
Trust me.
COVID is over. You can share a glass.
Yeah.
Well,
It's somewhere out there.
COVID may be over, but I don't know where these guys' mouths have been.
If I wasn't an asshole, I know what the next response out of my mouth would be.
What's up, brah?
You like to drink out of a straw?
Just remember, he has the more wrist action on his
Am I doing it right,
I feel
Bucky?
fancy. Shut up, fuckers.
Hold on. Gotta have the pinky out.
Oh yeah, the pinky. The harp.
herp's
Yeah,
will
that
stay
harp.
with you.
That hurt. Yeah, that herp does
Show.
stay. It stunts your growth too. That explains why Bucky's so short.
Shut up.
Real spirits
with it.
picked up at the distillery. Nice. Ooh, I know where this is, and I hope it's what I think it is. I just got a feeling I'm going to get outvoted on this one. As they focus on their penmanship and the words that are trying to put to paper, Bucky with a nice swish like he's doing mouthwash. Would you like to do a drowning pheasant? We hadn't done that in a while.
No, I'm good on the drowning
Okay.
pheasant.
Yes, congratulations on the new job, Shelby.
Yay!
Yeah, bud. Congrats.
Okay. Are you there?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay. I'll start with you then.
I hate you very much.
1 through 4A. Okay. Eric and I are on the same page. I think it's A 1 through 4.
Yep. That's
You're
the answer.
That's
A
the
1
answer?
through 4. Now we just got to figure out what A 1 through 4
Wow.
It's A.
is. A 1 through 4 or A 2 through 3?
Or one versus 4.
Okay. 1 versus 4.
So either Dant or Green River.
Wow.
Wow. Bracket buster.
For everybody. Well, I don't know. I think if I remember correctly, I went with Green River on this bracket.
Let's see.
I think I did. I feel I went with Green River. Or did I go Old Forester?
You went Green River.
I thought I did.
God. So here's my.
Oh, shit. Give your
No.
Give your concession speech.
hey,
Go
hey.
ahead.
No. A
He already picked.
1v4A
Yes.
is the winner of the
No,
bracket.
by 4, yes.
But now I don't know if I want to flip flop my 2v3.
Isn't it a little late for that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like drinking it now, I don't know.
I don't think at this point it matters.
It doesn't really matter, but for me,
For you, it matters. I get
Personally-
it. For you personally, it matters. What do you think they are? So,
I think it's Green River.
I
Green River
think
foolproof wins.
yes. I think
Yeah.
I think Green River.
Send the screenshot, babe.
Yeah,
Can
send
you take
the-
a picture of it?
Yeah, send a
Just send it to me
screenshot.
so I can reveal it.
Yeah, let him
We're
reveal
ready.
it. I'm surprised she's awake. I hate that she doesn't feel good.
I know.
Maybe she needs to drink some whiskey. It'll make her feel better. Tell her to go grab something off your shelf.
The
I guess
most
I gotta stick
expensive
with
bottle.
1920 on A. 2v.
I don't think.
I don't think it is now. Now that I've had it
So,
again.
so here's what I
But I'm
think
confused.
in my head. Okay, number 1 seed
Okay.
was Green River, which one I know that.
Wait,
So
what?
A sample,
What?
1A, and the 1 4 versus 4.
Okay.
A is Green River.
Agreed.
B is JW Dant.
Agreed.
I've got the photo, by the way.
2 through
saw it pop
2
up.
and 3. A is Penelope Wheated,
Yep.
and B is 1920.
I agree.
See, and I'm flip flopped on 2 versus 3.
Are you
But
flip flop to
drinking-
where I'm at, or the
yeah.
complete opposite of where I'm at?
On 2 versus 3,
Yes.
I think A was 1920 and B.
See, you're
was
the
Wheated.
flip flop.
You're the
Right.
flip flop of both.
You're the
of us.
flip
But
flop.
having it this round, now I'm questioning.
So
there.
so reveal it then. Don't keep us in any more suspense,
Yeah.
my man. Because
I think y'all are going to be right.
Because we still got to preview next week's matchup.
Okay. So in 1 versus 4,
Okay.
A is Green River Distilling Company Full Proof Bourbon. B is Heaven Hill Distillery.
Yes, I'm right. Okay, give me 2 through 3.
2 versus 3.
A is Penelope Wheated. Fuck yeah!
B is Old Forester.
Dream Crusher engaged.
I will
Penelope
say
is-
though,
Hey,
Damn!
props to a
Yes,
$40 bottle.
that is very good.
yes.
You spit on Joe Boo's
I
hair,
did.
by the way.
Taking out an $80 bottle.
I know, that's what amazed me right there. When y'all went
And
that
making
way, I
it
was like,
to the Elite 8.
that's
Penelope
impressive.
Wheated did better than both of y'all thought it would do. I just can't believe I was wrong on that. How about Green River, the number 4 seed? The Cinderella story so
There's
far.
Cinderella.
We've got our first Cinderella story.
So wait a minute, who did he pick out of this bracket?
That
I know. I just wanted to hear you say it out of your mouth. I know what he picked.
he picked Penelope.
Shocker. He picked Penelope.
Hey,
You picked
I
1920.
picked 1920.
Yeah.
So I'm done through the rest of the game.
Wow. Yeah, but I was wrong on this.
Yeah.
Iron Root didn't win that.
So we are at
Everybody's at 50% right now, accuracy. Wow. So that means...
Did I just lose
wait
my
a minute.
status as
Hold
a
up.
Penelope guy?
So that
Yes.
means... wait a minute.
Guard.
Wait a
Your
minute. Hold
Penelope
up.
guard.
My Penelope
No.
Posse card has been...
Do y'all know what just happened? So that means that our first Final Four matchup is JT.
No, it's not.
They're not on the
They're
same
on
bracket?
opposite sides.
Oh, they're
That's-
on opposite.
That was the point of this, was to go
Dang it.
opposite
I
sides.
thought they were on the same
Nope.
side.
Oh, I thought it was too.
I thought they were on the same
No,
side.
I wanted to do it that way so that we had
Okay, I get it. I
Okay.
get it.
one
I
on
got you, I
each,
get
and
you.
then we're going to go
Okay.
the other two, so we'll have...
How am I
matchup.
the winner, Kevin?
Because you're here, buddy. That's how.
That is true.
Because you're here on a Friday night.
My hair looks...
It's fine. That's why I always wear a hat. You'll learn.
It looks like I don't have hair.
That's why I always wear a hat. Again, you'll learn.
But I'm not as bald as you.
I'm also way older than you, too.
No, you're not.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
I'm going to say 34.
35.
Okay, so I'll be 44 this year.
Okay,
Yeah.
9 years.
Massive difference.
9 years ain't...
I got socks that are older than our age gap, for God's sake.
Okay.
I still have 2 pair of socks that I bought on my
Yeah.
honeymoon 16 years
Kevin,
ago.
I did pick 1942, but I lost because I picked
I
Penelope
thought you got a
tonight.
haircut. He did get a haircut.
Got a haircut and a beard trim.
Beard trim. They even
Looking
kind
good.
of skimped down on the sides right here.
Yeah.
Kind of. Of course, your guy could have edged you up a little bit. You got this little like hook thing right here. I can clean that
yeah.
up. I can clean that up. It's fine.
He'll be all right.
You can clean that up. You're good with it. Wow.
Wow.
I was 100% on nailing all these in this bracket.
I did
and
too.
I called the upset.
Hey,
You did call the upset.
I called the upset on
I'm
text.
happy that Green River won this bracket.
I honestly,
Because it's-
can I be frank with both of you?
No, you can't.
If I can be Billy.
Ha ha, very funny. It wouldn't have hurt my feelings any one of these wins.
No.
Would not have hurt my feelings.
I think this
one
was
bit.
like that bracket that was like, yeah,
Yeah, whichever way comes out. Yep.
yep. Huh. I am happy that Penelope did as well as it did.
So now I'm gonna need
And
you.
that's to all the
So
naysayers
now-
that said it wouldn't win at all.
So now we need to take and get some red paint and do a big circle with a line through that.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'll let him have his shirt. It's fine. Paul Bernard. Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
I do too.
Good job. I hate that Dana's not feeling well though. That hurts my feelings and my soul. It hurts my soul very deeply. Fantastic. I like it. But now,
Okay.
so devil's advocate, I would have loved to seen this being barrel strength.
I would be curious
The
you
weeded
and me
barrel
both.
strength?
if it can take on, like, if it would have taken on foolproof.
Yeah, I want. We may have to do so. Let's in this book, right? Go ahead and write this down before we forget.
Write this down.
After the bracket, I want to do a
barrel
blind.
strength versus foolproof.
I want to do a blind with the Green River Foolproof versus the Penelope Barrel Strength.
Okay.
I want to do a blind that way,
I think we can do that.
and we'll make an episode out of it because my curiosity's peaked now.
I know it.
Based off of
How well
this went, which for me, it just wasn't. It didn't have enough punch to it.
Didn't. And that's where it fell short.
Yeah.
Versus that foolproof. Like it just fell just slightly short because, again, going into it, trying to forget what we did the last round.
Yeah.
I did the same exact thing. It was 3s all the way down for Green River Foolproof, and it was 2.5s all the way down for the Penelope Wheated. Like it was just the Penelope Wheated is just. It's just fucking good.
See, it's odd. It's odd that you say that because this is the Green River portion, 333. This is the Penelope 222.
See,
but I gave the edge. Green River got an 8 out of 10.
Right.
Penelope got a 7 out of 10.
It's just it
It's
just fell
weird.
short.
It's weird how we came to the same conclusion, knowing how big of a Penelope head that you actually are.
It makes my little heart happy.
I'm sure it
really does. To hear y'all give this much praise.
It's good.
Oh, I'll give praise wherever it is.
To a brand that really should almost go into every matchup as an underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah, based off proof, based off the fact that it's just a regular, everyday weeded. Yeah, I would agree with that. Because, I mean, let's be honest, it's the lowest proof in this bracket, too.
I mean, and think about it. It's just another one of those MGP blended bourbons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're doing a damn good job at
They
it.
Of
are.
course they
Very
are.
good job.
I don't think anybody questions the job that Penelope and MGP do. I just would have whole lots rather seen barrel strength sitting there.
Well, he's got it written down.
Yeah, we'll do a blind definitely
Maybe
after the bracket, after we get back from Galveston.
When we get back,
yeah.
We'll all sit down, have a kind of a chill out episode. We'll kind of recap. We'll do a barrel strength versus foolproof. If anything else pops up during the bracket, maybe
we'll
we can
write
those
We'll
down.
write it down too.
And just kind of do it. We don't have to do anything crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely.
We ain't got to all pound fucking shots of all this stuff, but we'll kind of run through them. Maybe matchups we wish we would have seen.
I like that. We could make a whole almost month out of that. Matchups that we wish we would have seen.
As we go through it, and that's the biggest thing is the barrel strength versus weeded thing.
That's an interesting one. Penelope Wheated versus Bardstown Wheated. Blind that.
I'm gonna tell you now that Bardstown Wheated is gonna slam the door. It is so
I keep hearing, yeah.
Brett, Green River won.
What happened?
Yes,
Green River is in the final 4. Congratulations, Green River Distilling. You're making some amazing freaking. I'm going to call it budget bourbons.
Yeah, because I mean that price, you can't really beat that.
That's their most expensive offering at $50.
Really?
Yeah.
The rye. The
the single barrel
$35.
The single barrel 6-year I think is slightly more.
Okay, so again,
it's
single barrels,
yeah.
blah blah blah. But if you take the core 4,
the core 4, that definitely.
That's a $50 bottle.
Yeah.
The other 3 are all like $35 to $38. So you could buy literally.
So is this your first Green River ever?
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, write this down. I want to revisit something I think you and I did, but I want to add his opinion into it. I want to go back and run through the Green River Flight.
At some point. I've brought up more than once the full Green River Flight as a bourbon starter kit.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Because they have a weeded, they have a regular bourbon, they have a rye, and then they have a foolproof.
Yeah.
So you could literally work your way through every type of bourbon.
Yeah.
Or rye that there is. And you could have a full flight, and it's literally a starter kit.
So the Green River was a sample in the 1 through 4 matchup.
Yeah, sorry,
Brett.
B was
2 versus 3. A was Penelope Wheated. I fucked up, and B was 1920.
You didn't fuck up you dramatically.
I didn't.
He didn't dramatically fuck up. I will, in his defense, I will say he did not dramatically. He's gonna go cry and break the stick all at the same time.
No, he's already broke the stick.
Well, he's going again. I'm telling you. I know how this works. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we definitely need a sample of the 6-year, or we need to figure out how to, especially the Evermore. Yeah. But that Evermore, like Bucky said, I hear a lot of good things about what those guys are doing. They started out as bourbon junkies, which,
Really?
if you're into the YouTube thing, I've been on Bourbon Junkies probably for the last 5 years.
Damn.
So yeah, they're doing some interesting stuff. They do a bunch of kind of similar stuff to what we do now, with the budget brackets and all that type stuff. But yeah, I like I said, I really, this was the bracket that I knew whatever was coming out of. So Brett, address is super easy. My address is on the Functional Gentleman Facebook page, and I know a lot of. Oh, you turned it around?
He turned it inside out.
I don't deserve to wear it.
Oh my God!
Turn the hat around.
Up.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, guys.
Shut up.
There we go.
Jesus Christ!
I screwed up.
You didn't screw up.
Tony.
Starting to do
we
weeded
did
barrel
see
pig.
that,
Yeah,
Tony.
saw that too.
There are now single barrel weeded.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Keep hearing that Bardstown weeded rivals Antique 107. So that'd
I'm
be a
just
good
excited that I got all the samples right this week.
Hey, I did too.
one. We have
That's what-
107.
We
That-
do have
that-
Antique 107.
I could
the
easily
newbie
get,
of the group
right there.
got
I
that
could
too.
easily get the weeded Bardstown. Maybe that's write that down.
Write that down too.
Write that down.
Bardstown weeded versus Antique 107. Blind.
Although neither one of them are in the tournament,
No, they're not.
but that
Neither
would be a
one are.
fun, maybe future episode.
I think it would too. I think it would be a full disclosure.
Green River weeded.
I enjoyed the
No, the Bardstown.
Bardstown.
Bardstown versus Weller 107.
Weller 107.
Yeah.
need to add to the blind OW. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell y'all,
Blind.
I've had the Bardstown weeded, and it's fucking fantastic. Larceny weeded barrel proof.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah, Larson. Yeah.
I have one. We could add that to it too. We could do a whole weeded.
Oh, weeded
I mean,
bracket.
you could damn near do a weeded bracket.
You really could, between like if we're going real weeded, you could throw like Texas Tails in there. Casey Jones is weeded. You could throw Larceny. You could throw the Bardstown.
and both Weller, or any Wellers that we
Weller,
have.
yeah.
Because we have Special Reserve, Full Proof, and Antique
You
107.
could throw the Green River weeded in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we could do a lot of weeded.
Dude, you could do a whole weeded
We're
We could
down.
do a
bracket.
whole
Hey,
weeded bracket.
I love it. I love it.
Weeded blind. There you go.
Jimmy Corn 7-year weeder. Ugh.
Interesting.
Garrison Brothers is weeded.
Yeah.
I put weeded bracket on there.
Speaking of Garrison Brothers,
Oh, what? What about them?
Longhorns dropping a hazmat single
Oh
barrel
yeah, that
pick
was the
tomorrow.
pick. Yeah. Yeah, they're dropping the single barrel.
It's hot.
It is very hot.
It's hot.
It's very good.
So
Hey, he was
part of it. Eric was part of the pick.
Yeah,
That's
part of that one.
how was that experice?
Dude, that was a blast. That was my
And
first.
was it your choice? Was what was
Yes.
what was picked? Was that your choice?
Yes.
Nice.
Um,
Redwood Screaming Titan. That's another.
Yeah, that's
weed.
another one.
that
I don't think
that
we
was
got
my
the
first
Screaming
Garrison
Titan.
Brothers pick.
Yeah.
To go to
Right,
there and
right.
do it. Amazing.
Is that the first time you had been to Garrison Brothers Distillery?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
Absolutely
place.
gorgeous.
We went. Me and Paul went and stayed the weekend up there.
Old Elk. God
Yeah.
dang.
We have an old elk back there too.
Yeah.
You could do so many.
Uh huh. You really could. With
You could
that.
legit do a whole new bracket of just weeded.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, the place is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my lord, they're so friendly up there.
And they fed y'all, huh?
What's
Yeah,
the what's
How's
the
the
what?
Food
You
was
scroll up. I can't see what Leon's. What's
Oh, there it is.
What's
What's
the
the
proof on
On
what?
which one, Leon?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I need a little more clarification of
I'm the
that.
odd man out there. I just haven't found a Garrison Brothers I enjoyed enough to spend the money on.
they're iffy.
So here's the deal.
I don't
Pickle.
know. There's a couple of
The
them
small
there.
batch and the 94 proof single barrels, don't recommend. I
No.
can't. But they do an amazing job on the Balmorea, which is a double barrel. They do an amazing job on the Guadalupe, which is no longer available. They do an amazing
Yeah,
job
Guadalupe's not available. The Laguna Madre.
on the Laguna Madre,
Yes.
which is
Laguna
way
Madre,
too expensive.
It really
but
is.
It is great. I've tried multiple cowboy bourbons.
Honey
haven't
wheat.
found
There
one.
we go.
Ooh.
Honey wheat.
Hang
Don't
on,
drop.
Leon. I can tell you. The one that is getting released because there was 2 barrels
There's two.
One.
is 141.7.
Yeah.
141.7, and it's dark.
I've got a bottle.
It's dark.
It's dork.
And just real quick, so in addition to the Garrison Brothers pick, because there's not many of those,
Interesting.
we're also going to release a Elijah Craig toasted private barrel,
What store is this at, Beaumont?
Beaumont,
But what?
What time does this start?
10 a.m.
Should I get in line tonight?
No, please, God, no, don't get in line tonight.
Still practicing for TikTok.
Okay. So the Elijah Craig private barrel
Shit out of Bucky all in one
is
stroke.
a toasted barrel, uncut and bottled at barrel proof of 121.8. And then there's
Get to
a
that. You're planning on getting to that. Cool.
there's a Still Austin cast strength
Yeah, I feel like I gotta
rye
educate.
single barrel being released
Still Austin cash strength rye, you say?
at 119 proof.
Ooh.
Tell me more.
Our
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I don't know who all was on the pick, but I know Cody Rogers, the manager of our Heights location,
Yeah, Cody.
was kind of like the lead man on the pick, I guess you could say. And he's somebody I would trust.
Oh
to
yeah.
palate.
100%.
Well, something I am curious of though is, and like I told Chuck, I would be very, very, very curious of how the rye he picked
Compares to ours.
compares to the rye we
Which,
picked.
by the way, you can still get at Silbach.com.
Still available at
Yes,
Silbach.com.
still available. Do we have the link still? Can we put the link in the comments?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel people need to rush out and buy that one because it's almost. We talked
still need to
last
go and buy
time,
it.
and it was
Elijah
halfway
Craig's
gone.
Private barrels are killer. Nice toasted coconut note on the bennies. Nice. Already in line. God dang! Come on, guys.
Who?
Shelby.
Shelby, already in line.
Here's what I've
What?
had.
Oh, damn
Balmoral,
it.
Guadalupe,
Yes.
Ladybird, and a single barrel,
Fuck.
including the
You
small
do
batch.
you, Shelby. I love it.
Ladybird I found to be the
I'll see you in a
best,
minute,
but I
Shelby.
still didn't enjoy it as much. See, Brett, that's weird because the higher end ones take out small batch and single barrel 94 proof. Ladybird's probably one of my least favorites
Yep.
of their
I'm finna educate you a little bit on something.
finishes.
Okay, educate me. I'll be glad to.
So they make these things when you get down to where your fingers start to get a little singed.
Yeah. They make corn on the cob holders.
Close.
Yeah.
It's called a nubber.
I like a number.
I figured you would. So, my good man.
I would just feel too fancy for that. Like, that's fancy.
Very
So here's what's really
It's
cool.
like I need to hold my pinky out.
Real quick.
fancy.
So
Sorry.
if you go to stillbox.com,
Okay.
minus the link that I'm about to put up, if you just go to the search bar and you type rye Bival,
Yeah.
ooh, I can't
You spell it right.
VIVAL. Thank you.
I'm getting there. RYEVIVAL, and you hit enter. Apparently, I'm nowhere near.
Next
where I'm
week, I'll
supposed to be.
educate you on punch cut.
Okay.
Why is it not?
Well, like
going?
I told Bucky, I was like, I'm still learning
There it
about
is.
all this.
Punch cuts
I
are
know nothing about.
punch cuts are pretty cool because it gets you like where you do a draw on a V cut. I feel a punch cut you won't have to do as much of a draw.
Yeah.
You'll still have to do a draw. Oh, there it is. That
Yeah,
gorgeous
you
bottle.
type in rye Bival and
it
hit
goes
search.
straight to it.
Kapowie! There it is.
I love that label.
Look how cool that is.
The graffiti, yes.
I thought she did a good job. I'm not there. Oh, okay. And that,
Oh, by the
my
way,
friends,
Oh.
remind me to
Here's the
revive
thing,
you.
we're splitting
Revive.
hairs between them like any, but found that the one I disliked the least. Maybe
Yeah.
they just no. And there's no, there's definitely something to Garrison Brothers, and it's one of those love-hate relationships.
I feel Garrison Brothers is a lot like the Cowboys. You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, I do
And it's
agree.
not
Like
just
there's no in between.
It's not just a Texas whiskey thing, because as much as we love our Texas whiskey distilleries, we love everything about Texas whiskey. There are Texas whiskey fans that like Garrison Brothers is that line. Like, nope, I don't like any of it.
Yeah. And then there's some
I
people
get
that
that.
love every single one they make.
See, I'm a big fan of Mild and Green.
Can you put some tears
Is
in
that
that when
fair?
you pour
But
it?
it's fair.
I
Can
like
you
Milam
call
Green,
Milam
too.
and Green a Texas whiskey?
I feel you can. They're made in Texas. Well, ish.
They're
Somewhat.
finished.
They're
in
finished
Texas.
in Texas.
The distillery is in Texas.
Well, yeah, I know. Drove right by it on my way to Andalusia.
I am in line. Shelby, come on out. Leon, hard any info on the revival shipping? We have not, and I want to apologize to anybody that has
Yes.
pre-ordered it. We have not heard
I'm in that boat with
an
you
update.
guys. Yes.
We are working on it. I swear, y'all, we have. We are. We're working on it.
Yes.
Next week I may do the bigger V cut.
The
So they
deep
don't
V
do well
works.
in the playoffs. No, I would not expect Garrison Brothers to do well. Although it was one of Eric's nominations.
I did. I
was, yeah.
wanted
They
them.
did
wanted it in
just
there.
miss the playoffs. I think I'm going to probably do that one on next week's Whiskey Wednesday.
There you go.
As I continue to highlight those first few teams out.
I love you doing that, by the way.
So, well, thank you.
That's and what didn't Barry repost that?
Barry Brenniger, one of the co-founders of RD1, posted it as his cover photo.
Yeah,
Love it.
So that was freaking cool.
you're doing great.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I try sometimes. Mind you, this coming from a Bears fan, misery just enjoys company. This is true.
Big logo.
Yes. Well, this week was a bracket.
For you, yes.
So let me
Well, for
ask you
him,
this.
Him too.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
With how Green River fared overall as the number 4 seed, does it have a chance to win?
Man, I'm going to tell you right now, I know the matchup I would love, but it's not going to happen because of the way the brackets fell. I would love to see that foolproof go up against JT Mellick's foolproof.
No, it absolutely
because
could.
there's only like a fraction of proof
Right.
point.
No, it absolutely could. They're on opposite sides of
Yeah,
the
they
bracket.
are, but
So
I'm
they
saying
could go
I
to the
wanted them to go.
I mean, it could be the championship.
That's going to hurt my feelings. I had Texas Tail winning it all.
I've got Jack Daniels Barrel
Yeah,
Proof
you do
Rye.
have Jack
Yeah.
Daniels Barrel Proof.
F both of y'all because I'm out.
Oh, yeah, you had Old Forster all the way.
Bracket busted.
Love when that happens.
Idiot.
Dream Crusher.
You didn't even
engaged.
pick your own winner. By the way, FYI.
That's how good it was. I mean, I'll say I was wrong.
Didn't GR just let go of a lot of workers? I didn't see that.
I didn't
did
see
they?
that neither. If they did, that's news to us.
Come on, let's
did
be
not
honest,
see
guys. K. Luke is going to take the gold.
I don't know.
It could. It
could.
very well could.
So, speaking of K. Luke, what bracket are we doing next week?
We are doing the Austin bracket.
Which consists of,
Balcones lineage, Milam and Green.
those two are going head to head, right? That's the 1 and 4.
Shit.
Well, I wanted you to pull the bracket. That's the whole point. Bucky, did you try the Smoke Eye
Yes.
Hill?
Because it was Texas versus Texas.
Okay, that's what I thought it was, but like I said, I was just trying to.
okay, no. So next week
Check
again, number 1 seed Balcones lineage is going up against number 4 seed Jack Daniels
Daniels
single barrel proof rye.
rye.
Woo!
Say that 4 times fast.
Right.
And then number 2 seed Milam and Green very small batch is going to go up against number 3 seed Four Roses small batch select.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one.
I like that matchup. That's going to be an interesting matchup to me. The Milam and Green.
I'm
They're
ready for
both really interesting because they're both really different.
I'm ready for the. I hate to say it, I'm ready for the Dallas bracket.
I'm so ready.
I'm ready for
like the Dallas bracket.
the Texas Tail versus Redwood.
Yes, 100%.
Let's all be honest. Take bias out of it. Does Texas Tell stand a chance against?
Yes.
In that matchup, absolutely. I think it does.
Yes.
Because I think we're all going to pick
I mean-
up on the quote unquote Texas funk that is there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I wouldn't have thought Penelope would have won that.
Barrel-proof rye.
So anything could happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either. I was shocked on that, especially from you. I was shocked on that.
It's going to be...
I like we did.
I know.
Next week is going to be very interesting because there's two matchups that are four completely different whiskeys.
Yes.
You've got a single malt going up against a rye. And then you've got a French oak finish going up against what many would consider a quintessential bourbon.
Yeah.
So you've got two very different matchups between four very different.
Yes.
That's exciting. I mean, that's
next
really
week's
cool.
Gonna be,
it's going to be interesting.
It is that.
Have a good night, Brett.
Oh, before...
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chiming in with all of your tasting notes and, and your picks. That was super cool.
Before I forget, I would like to do a shout out of sorts.
Don't let it hit you into. Yeah, gotta run.
So the Texas
all good.
Whiskey Trail posted earlier this week about their Women's History Month. I know you guys saw it.
Yeah,
there was a few names that were on there that piqued my interest.
Yeah,
Natasha Dehart from Bent Distilling.
Yep.
You know, that's another one. Of course, Marlene Holmes, Milam and Green. You can't go wrong with Marlene. She does a fantastic job. Emma Crandall from Balcones, who's their blender.
Right?
Yes, she is their blender. Natasha is the founder of Bent Distilling Company, by the way. And, of course, master distiller Marlene Holmes, who just got inducted into the Whiskey Hall of Fame.
Brett, bring a shield.
Samantha Olivero from Garrison Brothers.
Yes, she's one of their assistant
distiller. Yes.
Did y'all? She came from the very bottom.
She did. Yes.
She was like.
Her story is phenomenal. She is literally the idea of Drake's song "Started from the Bottom." Now we're here.
Real quick, Brett said if you haven't tried them, EJ Curley Single Barrels, give them a shot.
Okay.
Also, female master distiller.
Oh.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna mess up on this. Lynn Daher, Daher. She's from Shire Distilling.
Okay.
She's
they're
founder.
right there in Houston.
Yeah, they're right there in Houston. And then Marissa, and I'm not even pronouncing her last name because it's something funky, from Iron Root. They were all recognized on Texas Whiskey Trail's Insta.
See that real fast?
Sure, absolutely.
Maker's Mark. It's not Texas, but Maker's Mark just got a new female blender.
Okay. Very nice.
They announced her today.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Very
what was
nice.
it? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Maker's Mark. Announced a new female blender.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I need Dana to recreate this photo from years ago.
They'd look funny now.
Oh, yeah, they would.
Kids.
Yeah. Braden and Brayley.
Wow.
Yeah. Which Braden is almost 5 feet tall.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He went to the doctor the other day because he had the, bless his heart, he had the norovirus, which is that badass stomach flu that makes it come out both ends.
Oh.
Yeah. Missed like 3 days of school from it. It's not nothing to play around with. But yeah, went to the doctor, 4'11". He's right there on the cusp.
Wow.
And he's 11 years old. Fantastic stuff.
I was trying to see.
I'm still riding the high that I got every whiskey right this week after butchering every whiskey last week.
Did you get one right last week?
No, I did not. I had them all backwards.
I'm sorry.
I know. It happens. That's okay, though. I got stuff that I'm working on. That's not what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on.
It is. It's
for what?
It's a shirt design. It's something I kicked around about a year and a half ago, and I think I'm going to try to make it stick this time. So I'm going full court blitz on merch.
Okay.
I think Samantha Oliveira is Sammy Sam on Instagram.
I think
Garrison.
so too. Yeah.
And yeah, what a great! I didn't realize she'd moved to distillery.
Started
distiller
from the bottom.
because
They told us about the Garrison brothers.
Yeah.
They told us that story.
She was like warehouse person.
Yeah.
And
She's
I didn't
come from
realize
the
she had
bottom.
get-
Yeah,
I didn't realize she had gotten
she's-
promoted to distiller.
Yeah, she's steadily
That's awesome.
stepped up the ladder.
That's legit.
Yeah.
Congratulations to her. Because I mean, obviously Emiliano is somebody
Oh God, yes. You can't
super
say
close
enough,
with.
yeah.
Love his story. Love
Love
where he
his
comes
story.
from. Love the fact that he is super proud of being a Mexican distiller in Texas.
Yes.
And he's the reason I started following Sammy.
And
I think it's I'm gonna fuck this up. I think it's Jose out at Bent.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a big reason why I started noticing there are some great Hispanic roots in Texas
well,
whiskey.
not just Hispanic. There's other countries too, like and I'm spacing on the guy's name, but the gentleman at Giant Texas that we had on the show with Jake.
Yes,
That dude, you talk about knowledgeable.
Really?
but he was how I found some of these people, and Sammy was one of them, and I guess I just hadn't really paid attention to like the profile portion of her page because her stuff always pops up since we're
Right,
following each
yeah.
other. But last I had seen, she was like a warehouse manager or warehouse person.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to the Hispanic community and the female community in the whiskey industry. That's big time.
That's a big
I'm
deal.
It
yeah.
is big.
Big timing.
super proud of her for that.
We should try to bring her in a collab cam.
We could probably do that. We could do. I bet we could get her and Emiliano and do like a whole.
That would be kind of cool. Yeah.
Because you know Emiliano loves his Texas whiskey
Oh, of course.
just as
Oh,
much as like Still
gosh,
Austin. Like he is an advocate for
He was out at Andalusia's thing they just had, I think, recently.
and Milam and Greens.
yeah, and Milam and Greens
from
too. When Marlene's
I know. I wish I could have
celebration.
went to that.
You and me both do. It's such a hard drive.
it
That's what I
is.
hate about it. It's like a 4.5 hour drive one way.
What is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with me?
It's the fact that you're crying in your tears. That couldn't have been better for Penelope to go down. I know you made it interesting. You did. Julian, yes. That's the guy's name. Julian. He's a good dude. Julian, Mike Hall.
I need to go to Giant. I have not been there yet.
If you hadn't been, Giant's an experience. I mean, they're doing some interesting stuff. Their tasting room, gorgeous.
Really?
Gorgeous. It's elevated. You have to like walk in through kind of like the bottom realm of the distillery and then go up these stairs to get to it. It's nice. It's very nice. We spent some time out there. Matter of fact, when they did
Yeah.
this little darling right here.
I remember that.
Yeah, I wish this would have made the bracket. You're talking about a good bottle.
Busted my ass.
Yeah, Braden did that last week. Don't do that.
No, that's doo doo.
Yes.
I love Giant Texas, but that's doo doo.
That's very good. That's very good stuff. Yes.
Doo doo.
What?
No good.
No good?
No good. It
What?
tastes like a single malt.
That's very good.
Tastes like a single
Y'all
malt.
got
Doo
two
doo.
different opinions.
I
on
actually
that.
like single malt, so he does.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
Julian. He was cool to
King
talk to.
Julian.
Yeah,
He was
King
cool
Julian.
to talk to. That dude's super nice.
King
Like, I didn't realize,
Julian.
but that dude knows his shit.
Oh, he's 100% knowledgeable.
And it was that was
He
that was a
knows
fun episode. That was a fun live because he let us try a pot still white dog and a column still white dog
completely
side by side.
completely
Really?
So completely different. Like you'd be shocked
See,
how
we need to
different
play
they
one of
are.
these now. Now I'm on the show. We need to do
He
something.
wants to do it live now. I'm
Oh.
shocked. He's got the bug.
Oh no!
We'll figure out a live at some point. I think we've got a couple that we could probably.
All right, so if you
In the
took Green River out of it, of the three left on the table, where are you going?
For me, 1920.
Even though
Yeah.
Penelope beat it.
Well, no, I had. That's
He
the
had
one I
nine-
had.
you
1920.
did have.
Yeah.
You did have 1920.
Y'all the ones that had the
Bring
Penelope.
your fave bottle and have Dana pour them blind. That's another
that's a
fun.
good
Write
one.
that down. Everybody pick their favorite bottle at that time,
Okay.
and we can do them blind and see
Okay.
who comes out. We just pick. We won't do it bracket style, but we'll have 3 bottles on the table and just
got you.
everybody pick their favorite.
I got
and-
you.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That
That's
would
a
be
good
kind of
one.
fun.
What are you thinking?
All day, bitches.
Ooh, hold on. I'll say it
all
off
day.
air.
Yeah.
I'll say it off air.
Say what off air?
You got an idea? Oh, okay.
Oh God.
So, what's your answer? Of the 3 left, minus Green River, where are you going?
I know where he's going. I'll call it for him. He's going Penelope Wheated.
I'm going Penelope Wheated.
I think I'd have to.
I think y'all's palates
I
screwed
think,
What?
if I'm being completely honest with you, J.W. Dant would be hard to pass up.
It really would.
If it wasn't for the freaking finish.
I know. The finish is where, yeah, I'm with you on that one.
And what's funny is
It just
you
fell
called
flatter.
you called that for me.
Again, not just a pretty face, guy.
Nobody ever said you were a pretty face.
You and I both know I'm a very handsome man, first of all. You and I both know I'm very handsome.
Because before we started pouring, he went over and goes, "I think that's your palate."
Oh, that's influence. That's,
No, it's not.
No.
That's
No,
cheating.
because I was going towards
Collusion.
that.
Shut up.
He paid the refs.
Shut up.
Penelope should have won. It's under
You
protest. It's
you
under
didn't
protest.
even vote
It's
for
under
it.
protest.
He
You didn't even vote for
He
it.
went and switched his shirt back around, too, bro.
Oh,
I gotta represent. I love my Penelope, and you know it. Can't ignore him.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to rank them, Penelope would be third on the table.
Third?
Oh, yeah.
third.
Yeah, because for me, it's 1, 2, and then 3.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm going with how the bracket ended up.
But like I said, out of this, if this 1 through 4, this would be the last one, which I'm
Yeah.
not
Not
mad
bad at all.
Not mad
Not
at
at
all.
all. Don't take that the wrong way,
But
Heaven
yeah,
Hill.
1, 2,
That's a
3.
That is a $13 bottle going up against a $50 bottle, a $40 bottle, and an $80 bottle.
Yes.
Like, just let that soak in for 2 seconds.
Never had JW. Does Longhorn have it?
Never seen
I
it.
think they had it at one time. I picked up this one. I don't even know if this place is in business anymore. I heard it is. I heard it didn't. I don't know. I picked this up at Betty's Liquor in Nome, Texas.
So she was selling, and if I'm not mistaken,
She
there
was
was
selling.
somebody that
there
purchased.
was a buyer, yes.
The guy
from
across
what
the
I
street.
undertold,
Was it
yeah.
the guy across the street?
The guy across the street, from what I was told.
So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look, Kevin. I don't remember.
I'll have to
if it
make a
does.
trip out to Nome.
Tomorrow wouldn't be bad to show up and spend a little bit of money there.
There you
It
go.
might
I
be
may do that. I
There
gotta
might be
go-
a good reason why.
I got to go to Beaumont anyway tomorrow. We got to get
So
2K25 for Braden.
Yeah.
I'm probably going out there after I leave here.
Are you?
Nice.
Is anybody out there? Who's all out
Yeah.
there?
Is
Chuck,
anybody
Mitzi.
out
Is-
there?
Are they?
Who? Who said? Somebody said they were.
Yeah, somebody I can't
I
think
know
of who
Shelby
it is.
said he was already
Well,
out.
no,
Shelby said
Shelby,
he was out
Shelby
there?
came back and said I'm not out there.
Oh, okay, he's not out there.
Who was underneath Shelby though?
Somebody said they were there.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, I'm out.
Shit.
Penelope's fucking good.
It is good. I will give you
I'm
that.
shocked.
Oh, Tony said he was out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony, are you actually out there? Are
And
you
is
under
anybody
Stacy?
else out there?
It's a Tony.
'Cause I don't want to go out there if I'm the only one.
Right?
That'd be about right though. You should be standing there alone.
All by myself.
Yes. Everybody has to have a karaoke moment on the show.
I have a bunch of them.
I know.
I have tons of them. They're all the time.
Okay.
I love it here.
And it's very verse,
Alternate universe question since we talked about the multiverse.
Yes, we did.
What other bottle from Heaven Hill would you pick? I'm going Heaven Hill bottled in bond. 7-year.
That's a good one.
You can't go like Old Fitz or, anything
Wasn't
crazy.
there one? Well, no, I think that would be. I
Is
think that would
Rittenhouse Heaven Hill? We have a Rittenhouse somewhere over here. Hey, and put the cap back on that one. Look, it's crooked. I can see it from here behind your black cup. Yeah, there you go. Is it Rittenhouse that's Heaven Hill or is it Rossville?
I think it is Rittenhouse.
Tony was out there.
Tony.
If you're
I don't know. My phone's
if
turned
anybody's
off,
out there and you want to send a photo of what the line looks like so far, of course.
What?
There's already pictures of the line.
No.
Rittenhouse is Heaven Hill.
Yeah, I thought
You're
so.
correct.
Yeah. That one wouldn't be a bad one. It's not expensive either.
Probably
No,
that
not
one.
at all.
Just because it's a bottle to bond.
Remember what we were talking about pre-show? Look who's, yeah.
No comment.
with that.
I plead the fifth on grounds of self-incrimination.
What are Rittenhouse?
Probably this
Heaven
one,
Hill
honestly.
Bottled and Bond. What are some other Heaven Hill normal
Well, they
offerings?
do normal. I was fixing to say the only
Not
one.
Old Fits, not
18. 18's not bad.
What do you think?
I would probably go Rittenhouse, honestly.
I think Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond just because it's good and it's what $40. It's available all the time. It's kind of that
I don't know. Rittenhouse kind of
for $30. Like Rittenhouse is another one.
You can't. Yeah.
it's a sleeper.
It's a rye though. It is a rye.
It is
Could
a
it compete?
rye.
Could it compete in a bracket like this? That's a 21% rye.
I mean,
Okay.
you
Well,
gotta.
Shit.
So if I did, let me
Okay, let's just
for funsies.
I got a funsy for you. If you can,
Heaven Hill.
rinse your, and you can use this to rinse with, by the way, if you need to. Rinse your Penelope
Frickin'
and your Fierce Whiskers glass, and we'll do a side-by-side pour of J.W. Dant and Rittenhouse.
All right, so just real quick, our brands, see all. So we're gonna go normal offerings, right?
Okay.
Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond.
Okay.
They've got the Heaven Hill Grain to Glass series. That's a little harder to find.
Yeah.
Henry McKenna Single Barrel.
McKenna's a good one.
That's pretty much on the shelf for the most part.
Don't we have a McKenna?
I've got one at the
You
house.
have a McKenna.
Bernheim Original Wheat Whiskey.
Bernheim's another good one.
Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. Oh, that one might be my choice.
Yeah, Evan Williams is not a bad one.
Mellow Corn. Would you go Mellow Corn?
Yes.
No, but that does give me a brilliant idea, though.
Rittenhouse.
Blind between
Larceny.
J.W. Dant, Mellocorn, and Rittenhouse.
J.W. Dant, Mellow Corn. No, you can't.
Why?
That's too different. Rittenhouse is a straight rye.
Yeah,
J.W. Dant is a high malt.
yeah.
And Mellow Corn is 100% corn.
I
That's
get that.
three completely different things.
I get that.
Elijah Craig small bag.
But at this point, I would be wondering to see if we could pick out which is which.
So the entire Elijah Craig lineup is there.
Okay.
I don't know, y'all. Heaven Hill, Evan Williams Bottled and
Hey, wait,
Bond.
there's an old Fitz up there, too.
Evan Williams Bottled and Bond would be a hard one to not put in that matchup.
I agree with you.
Just because when you drink it, the first thing you think is, yep, that's bourbon.
Didn't we do it, Evan Williams, like with the foolproof and all that
I
stuff?
think so. We did something
we
along
did
those
that.
lines. Evan Williams might be my choice over Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond.
Okay, so I'm curious. Y'all can talk shit all you want. I'm going to try
No, you do
this.
you, boo-boo. Heaven Hill, nothing beats Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C923. But that was our stipulations for the tournament. No limited releases, right?
Right.
No special single barrels. So something like Heaven Hill, Henry McKenna, Bottled and Bond. Motherfucker.
That's what she
Words are
said.
hard.
Henry McKenna single barrel would be available because it is a normal shelf offering.
Yeah.
In fact, I could walk into Longhorn tomorrow and buy one.
Yes, you can.
It's actually sitting on the bottom shelf, which it shouldn't be. But
I agree. You shouldn't.
Which one's sitting on the bottom?
Henry McKenna.
Henry McKenna.
I think that's just because it was in and out of
No, it is. It's in and out of
in and out of stock,
distribution.
so you gotta.
But you find
Put
a
it where
spot
it
for
is.
it. But that is one of the things I will say I like about Longhorn to an extent is that shelf placement doesn't
not
really matter.
And that's the way I
Top
think it
shelf,
should
bottom
be.
shelf, middle shelf.
I love the
They're
fact
there.
that y'all are one of the only liquor stores that I know of that does that whole mixing of the shelf thing.
We recently reconfigured the store a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a big part of the conversation as we were doing. And granted, we're not touching whiskey because that's a cluster, but like for vodka and tequila and gin and rum,
I need to get my hand on the Burt Kreisner.
the Porosos,
Yeah.
made in Texas, bottled in Texas, 100% Texas vodka, by the way, in case you didn't know, even though he's from California.
Remind me after the show about that.
Okay. So that was a big part of our discussion when we were doing rum, gin, tequila, and vodka.
Is it the thing that you sent me about?
No, that was just a joke.
Where do I? A lot of the questions I got was, where do we put it as we reconfigure? And I was like, let's be honest. Put it where it needs to be, but where people are going to see it if they love it. And I don't care if people love taco
or Tito's. Yeah.
Or Tito's. Granted, I can talk all the shit in the world about Tito's.
That's what you started out as.
That's what I started out on. It's a good neutral grain spirit vodka. It deserves to be right smack dab in the middle. Another
It's one of the best selling in the world.
Found my first
Right.
Old Forester Black Label on the bottom shelf. There you go.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Elijah Craig Toasted.
That was
good one.
Yeah, Elijah Craig Toasted.
That Texas two-step vodka. Yes, Leon. That's what I was about to say. For $18, Texas two-step vodka, not bad.
Okay.
And we put it on the second to highest shelf.
Devil's advocate, 'cause I feel I have a pretty
Not
good,
bad.
I feel I have a pretty good range on the price point of these three that I'm fixing to talk out.
I can't with you.
If you went $18 vodka, and we'll say $17.99 to $18.99. That's kind of my range there.
Why not 15 to 20?
Okay, do 15 to 20 then. If you had your choice between the Texas Two-Step, the Texas Tail, or the JT Melick, which are all right there around the same price point.
So I've said this before, and I'll say it again.
Yeah.
It depends on what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I love the taste profile of JT Melick vodka.
Yeah, that orange dreamsicle
something
kind of
there.
thing. Yeah.
So it would depend. But if I am looking for that vodka soda with a squeeze of lime, that great, just put it in anything you want, clean vodka, I'm going Texas Tail.
Okay.
All day
I can
long.
respect that.
Okay, I can respect that.
Texas two-step, they let me try it. It was very good for a $17 bottle, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
I think the 750 is like $13.
4 6s vodka.
Stop it, Shelby. Stop it. Myers.
I voted for that for the bracket and got denied. I'm still hurt about that.
It's a whiskey bracket.
It has a whiskey also.
Oh, I know it does.
4 6s. I can bring you some, and you can put it up against whatever the fuck you want.
Bucky's not a fan.
I know he is. That's why I had nominated
So
it.
bad.
I still haven't pulled the trigger on a bottle.
Maybe we. I don't even want to do it, but we could do a Sazerac bracket. Like
It's
straight
Sazerac.
You want to go? You want to do a tater bracket?
Oh, God.
We could do a tater bracket.
Yes.
And 4 6s could be in it just for the sheer fact that it says bottled by Sazerac.
I'm gonna keep quiet
Please do.
because I have something to say, but I'm gonna be
Please do.
very nice.
Shelby, I would be curious. So, I've seen some. I started kind of digging into some of the rums, trying to learn a little bit more about it. There were some really interesting Myers. I did not know they had a BTAC barrel proof
Interesting.
rum. That's that is very interesting, in fact. But yeah, absolutely would be interested in that. But
You know who that is?
I can't read your handwriting. It looks like hen scratch.
what? Can we ask?
Don't say it out loud.
Jesus, you're.
Odd man out.
You just gotta know him. Under $20.
Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm sorry. That needed to be there. That needed to be there on that one. I did not tell him. But that needed to be there.
Hemingway rum. Try it. It doesn't disappoint. Interesting. Is that the same company that does the Hemingway rye? Yeah. Papa Pilar.
Papa
that's what it
Pilar
is.
is good.
Papa Pilar is the same company that does Hemingway rye.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh man, I love me some Papa Pilar.
I hadn't had it. We got the little.
Y'all got the little 50 mils.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool looking bottles.
They are. It's the bottle.
Hey, what's going on, Oak and Agave? Cheers, brother.
I
Sister.
think I have one of
Mister.
those actually in
Sister.
my freezer.
Yeah.
At the moment.
A Papa Pilar?
I think so. A little small one.
Yeah.
Papa.
Okay, so I'm going Evan Williams, bottled and bond. Elijah
Ritten.
Craig, Henry McKenna. You're going Rittenhouse? You're going Rittenhouse? Okay. Flip it and reverse it. Multiverse, Green River. Can't choose foolproof.
I don't know because I've never had any of them.
Okay.
So I'm out.
Respect. Dessert in a bottle.
Yes, it is.
Interesting.
I think we're going rye.
Their rye is really good.
Green River rye.
I think I'm with you. I agree. Their rye
That
is
Green River
super
rye
good.
is, yeah.
and it's
For the
super
price
different.
point, yeah.
I like that pick. Good pick.
It's Green
All
River
right.
rye.
Penelope. And it doesn't have to be barrel strength because we know
Havana.
barrel strength was that's a limited release.
Yeah, that's kind of limited.
Their core series is the white label 80 proof, the wheated, the barrel strength, the toasted bourbon.
You like I do.
Why am I blanking?
Well, I stopped off at the corner store because I didn't go home.
Ooh. Run that back by me one more time because I got sidetracked on big bottle.
White label.
Yeah, white label, toasted bourbon, barrel strength, wheated.
American Light.
No, white label, barrel strength, toasted bourbon, wheated,
Toasted rye.
architect,
Ooh.
which is a French oak finish.
I got to go Architect.
That architect.
Yeah. Out of that grouping, I got to go Architect.
Really?
I like the French oak, man. I really do.
Uh,
like even
so-
RD1's French oak is really good.
I do agree with Kevin's Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. It's solid.
That's a good one.
The toasted rye, surprisingly, is not listed
That's a core
as a
offering.
core offering from Penelope.
Really?
Yeah, which is kind of
The
shocking.
toasted bourbon is,
Toasted
but not
bourbon,
the toasted rye. I think if you're asking me right this second, I'm going to go toasted bourbon.
I'll go Architect.
I like the.
That
like the
Architect,
Architect?
it just hits different.
Yeah.
It does.
Out of that lineup, Architect. Now, if you tell me Penelope across the board,
Right.
probably Rio.
Oh, that'd be it.
I'd go
I don't think
Havana.
it could stand up.
I like Rio.
If
I
you're
think-
going across the board, it's
Havana's
Havana.
good, but Rio's just got that
See,
something extra to me.
where I'm going to differ is I think the 15-year American light whiskey
That's another good one. Yeah.
could dominate.
Leon's still looking for Havana. You know where you can find it at?
What was that?
That was the winky face.
No clue where you could find one. All right, so Old Forester. In the multiverse, where are you going?
To me, 1910 over 20.
We're not allowed to pick 1920?
Can't pick 1920.
1910.
Yeah.
Well, I love them both, but I prefer 20 over.
I do agree with
If
you,
you're
but I
gonna-
mean, we were talking Penelope. We wasn't talking
God, Kevin.
other stuff there, Kevin.
Okay,
Kevin's cut off.
God, here we go. He's going to cater.
flip it and reverse
He's
it.
going to pander to
I
Kevin.
am.
Yep.
I like the comment. RD1. If it were to
Oh,
have
there's
made
too
it
many.
in. No, there's not. There's
Oh,
the Kentucky
core.
Straight. There's the Maple and Oak. There's the Amberana. And there's the French Oak. That's their core four.
Is Maple and Oak in it?
Yeah.
Oh, we have
Then
a
yeah.
French oak, too, that I don't think.
We never even cracked that one.
No, we haven't.
I'm not a huge French Oak fan.
Depends on me.
So for me, it's immediately the Maple and Oak.
Yeah.
Oh, I go Maple and Oak all day.
It's maple and oak.
All right. So along those same lines, Pursuit Spirits. It was the first one I did.
Okay.
They've got their core offering of bourbon and rye, which both come in at 108 proof.
Okay.
And of course, they've now got the double oak bourbon and rye, which are basically part of their core offering as well. They've got a Sherry Revere French oak finish rye and a oak and toasted French oak bourbon. But if it's me, I'm picking the double oaked rye.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one.
The double oak bourbon that I reviewed last week, though, is so fucking good.
They reposted that too, huh?
Yeah, they posted it on their story.
Congrats on that also.
Thank you. I looked out for someone needed a helping hand. Wink. Yes, you did. Wink, wink. Don't think it goes unnoticed, buddy. All right, we'll continue that side of the multiverse next week.
Yeah, for sure.
That was fun.
Of course it was.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else? Are we done?
I
Is this the end?
I go Rittenhouse over JW Dant.
Oh, all
Yeah?
day long.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah, that rye is just it's so good.
Best double
Chef's
rye,
kiss.
hands down. Peerless double oaked rye.
Okay.
Probably. I don't think there's enough double oaked ryes on the market.
There's not.
We've got the double oak bourbon.
Yeah, I know, and that's a really good one though too.
So good. There's not enough double oaked ryes on the market. There's some double oak bourbons, obviously,
Ooh, I'm curious.
but
Oh, fancy.
Why not?
okay. Question for you:
Yes.
your bracket's busted. You're
My
done.
bracket's done for. Fuck.
If you're gonna change your pick at this point, if you had to remake your bracket, who's your pick to win?
I like that Green River.
You think you can take it off?
It's got a good shot.
It's got a great shot.
It's literally the Cinderella story at this point. Because JT Mellick was the 1 seed.
Who?
He
Sorry.
said, whoo, like an owl. Whoo, whoo,
No, wait a minute. Let me rephrase that.
whoo.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, god dang. Yeah.
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That's different. You may have to try that. That's different. That's very different. Yeah, try that.
You ain't got the herbs, huh?
No, God, no.
Okay.
I'm built like a Ferrari. Short distances, high speed.
Built like a F-350 dually.
Thanks, buddy.
Damn!
Better that than a Pinto. He tried to get me because Penelope got its ass handed to it.
It got its ass
Time out.
handed.
No, it did
It
not.
did
Bullshit.
not.
Y'all both lying to yourselves. All right.
Okay.
Pick a winner out of these two.
Out of the
Two
bees?
losers.
Okay, that's easy for me. Let me go back to my notes just to make sure I'm right.
If you need a sample, we got
I
some.
don't need a sample.
I don't need it.
Let's see.
You got a tinkle.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
It's easy. 1920.
1920.
All day long.
Because if you do 1920 or JW Dant, it's not a hard choice.
No.
Squirrel brain out there. K. Luke Batch 4 rye is gaining my praise. I could see that. That, from what I've read into on K. Luke,
Yeah?
yeah. I'm anxious to see them in the bracket, which will be in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, very nice. How much? Hey,
Hey,
I got-
where's who's
K. Luke out of. Not to cut you off. But
Mississippi? M-I, crooked letter, I.
Jonathan Massano out of Mississippi.
Why are you being weird? Don't
So,
be
hey,
weird. He's making it weird.
I want to try. I want to do
Gaining
something.
my praise. Bucky has a sample.
why does Bucky have a sample?
Because people love Bucky. I'm like a teddy bear.
I tried to make it easy for people to send stuff, and nobody sends
I
stuff to
know.
the house. I mean, the address is there. It's simple. But with Bucky, they can just drop it off. It's easy. There's no mailing involved.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, I guess we're gonna have people start showing up to City Hall with whiskey samples. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
That'd be hilarious.
It would, wouldn't it? Nobody would ever know.
the thing about
I have my own office.
the K-Luke thing, y'all do remember, if you go back a couple weeks, literally everybody chose the batch 2 rye.
They did.
Unanimously.
They did.
Like, there was no question.
No
They did.
Batch 2 rye. Should be the choice, is the choice, will be the choice, is what's going to be on the table when we do the show. When we start the show, batch 2 rye is going to be on the table.
Okay.
So what part of Mississippi, like this side or that side? Like, hey, Luke.
Hattiesburg?
What, does it matter?
Kinda.
It does.
Have you been to Mississippi? It
Yeah.
matters.
No, it's not like Texas where North Texas gets snow and South Texas doesn't.
No, we're talking about different stuff. Culture.
I'm talking about
dialect.
I get what you're talking about, but you shut your whore mouth.
Who won?
Wow.
Hey, we got so Nick in this particular
Nick!
bracket,
In this bracket,
Green River won.
Green River Foolproof Bourbon took it as the number 4 seed.
Which, by the way, Nick, we'll see you in April.
Batch 2 is God level.
Nick always tucks his tail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nick,
Oh, okay. I see
Yeah.
Nick now. Okay.
owner, big dog on campus,
Big dogging.
Big dog.
that type of thing.
Where's my
But I do have to say, though,
Where is Ocean Springs, Mississippi?
I'm
Oh,
about to find
God.
out,
I feel
but I
that's.
can't because I'm on my fucking work phone.
I feel that's. Hang on a second.
It gives me.
I feel
It
that's
blocks
not too far from Meridian.
Jeez Louise, guys.
I had my card stolen out of Meridian.
I bought a pair of boots in Meridian when I was waiting to pick up a pump down trailer.
I used
That is super south. It's right next to Biloxi.
my card at the Subway here in Silsbee when I was working in Silsbee. And a week later, my card was stolen.
Oh, yeah.
Literally as south as you can get.
Yeah, it's as south
next
as
to
you can
Biloxi.
get. Nice.
Okay, so we can go to the beach.
Yeah, it's literally.
Are you wanting to do a live? Is that where you want to do your first live from?
Oh, bro.
I wouldn't be mad.
It's a blending. It's a blending facility.
How cool
It's
would
not
that
a
be, though?
distillery.
Who cares? How cool would that be?
Oh, could you imagine this? Just walking in and going,
Hello, ladies.
"Hello, barrels."
Yes.
That's it.
I'm glad you said that.
I'd do it. I'd make a road trip out of it. Stay in Biloxi. Drive over to. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm
Small show, big dreams.
Stop it. I'm going to respectfully disagree.
Small show, big dreams. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. No.
I guess you're right. Southern Mississippi.
So
6 hours, 8 hours?
No,
What are we looking
hold
at?
on.
No.
Oh, I don't
8
know.
hours, you're getting into Florida.
5 hours, 7 minutes.
Okay.
So 4 hours. 4 hours.
So you're saying we can do it in 4?
So to Nick's comment, real quick. Green River Foolproof Bourbon wins.
Yes.
Nick, friend of the show, friend of ours, owner of one of our favorite distilleries that is local to us,
Which will be at in April.
Texas Till.
April
We
12th.
will be there April 12th.
April 12th.
You better be ready for us.
April 12th. Write it down.
Go ahead and write it down.
Tell Boss Lady.
Tell
She's
Boss
the only one I
Lady.
don't think that knows yet.
Yeah, just
Boss lady don't know
be
yet?
prepped.
No, I told James the other night.
So here's the
conversation
deal,
we
Pickle.
had through text,
This is why
and
it
then
matters.
Greg and Nick both kind of know.
Because if Texas Till can take its own bracket, it will go against Green River Foolproof.
yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's going to be fun.
Green River, I mean.
Dude, that is good.
That's going to be a good bracket.
Texas Style has some great
They do?
matchups.
I'll have to look when I get home.
Okay.
But, so, Green River Foolproof, as of right now, has an aggregate score combined both rounds. It scored the same. So, it's got an aggregate score of 9.
Okay.
I'll have to look, but I think JT Mellick may have beat it by half a point. But those are two very high scores.
They are. I think I have them both deadlocked at 8 out of 10 on my stuff.
That's what I'm like.
I think they're both deadlocked.
We've got two great whiskeys in the Final Four so
Yes.
far.
Oh, yeah, definitely. JT Mellick and Green River.
I would hope they're great whiskeys.
Well,
If they're
yeah.
in the top 4.
But they've scored highly. They came to
But
win.
the sad thing about it is they're all different seeds right now because JT Mellick was a
one seed.
1 seed.
Green River was a 4
Green
seed.
River's a 4. The plot thickens. I like
Scoring
it.
highly. Here's the
Leon, what are you doing? I missed that part of that. I completely skipped over Leon's. It said, "I'll do it, Roy." I don't know.
here's the kicker. JT Mellick comes in at 118 proof.
Yes.
Green River comes in at 117.3
That's
proof.
why I was hoping that would kind of be in the same side of the bracket, but it's not.
Can a lower proof whiskey win?
I don't see why.
I don't see why not. A lower proof whiskey beat 115.
Oh, okay. I got you now. We're on the same page.
Oh.
Yes.
At this point, I'm curious. Can a lower proof whiskey take a bracket and make it to the Final Four?
It all depends.
I
I
mean-
mean,
Hey,
it's blind.
any given Friday, baby.
Any given
And I'm
Any
the
given
wild
Friday.
card.
That's
You
true.
kinda are.
He kinda
I am the
is.
wild card.
You kind of are the wild card.
He kind of is. You
I go with
you got
what I
two-
like.
2 grizzled young veterans and then the new guy.
Then the new guy. And I'll take
It's
it.
true, because
We're the GYVs, cuz.
damn, son.
4 years later.
Yeah.
Would you? So let me. So sorry to kind
No,
of exclude
no,
you in this,
you're
but
good.
I'm going to. From 4 years ago till now, are you happy where the show is at?
100%.
Okay.
Because of how we have evolved and pivoted at the times we needed to evolve and pivot. If you look at how we started the first year, 2 years,
Yeah, year and a half roughly.
to where we're at when we moved into this studio, the work we put in to move into this studio,
It was a chore.
and how the show evolved when we got here,
Yeah.
100%. I didn't realize it was our 4-year anniversary.
Until you started.
Dana sent it to me.
Really? I knew it was
popped up on her memories.
I knew it was close, but I didn't know the exact date.
It popped up on
Like
her
I
memories.
knew it was close because I know, if I remember correctly, the Facebook page went live January 21st.
Right.
Roughly.
And John had done a video announcing that we were going to be a show,
Yes.
which was technically, I guess, the first live,
Yeah.
but we weren't even a part of that.
Yeah, we weren't a part of it at
We
all.
made a couple posts, like with the debuting the initial OG logo.
Yep.
We made there was a couple posts, but it popped up in Dana's memories, and she sent it to me as a link, and I clicked it. Dude, that was.
You teared up, huh?
It was emotional for you, wasn't it?
It's crazy to think where we started and where we're at
It
now.
is.
And
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna lie, like, I don't love a lot of the stuff I make for the show, but I loved the reel I posted for that.
Oh, yeah, that was spot on.
Oh,
was
dude,
perfect.
that was amazing.
That was so cool to see how it started and your little, what's going on, everybody? We're the functional
Yeah, it
gentlemen.
was all
This
soft
is episode
and,
1.
Hey, it's C Lord. He's
Yeah,
back.
what's
He's
up?
back. Love
buddy?
it. Love it when he's back. Yeah, it's so weird because you look
But it
at
was-
it and you like everything like. Because let's be honest, in the first year and a half, I took a lot of shit personally from the way we operated because it was, oh, you're not really smoking these cigars. You're just going on talking about them, yada, yada, yada. Bucky will tell you, I had to do all my cigar stuff pre-show.
We'd stand
could
outside
not
the studio
smoke
and
in the studio.
he'd
We were in a
smoke, and
time.
we'd all just bullshit. And
So
we'd go in and
we
it was-
would normally get there roughly about 45 minutes before we started.
hour, yeah.
Yeah,
And
45 minutes
smoke
to an hour.
He
beforehand.
would. I never even smoked.
He never even
anything.
smoked the first.
I let
probably
Roy do all the
season.
talking on that. I didn't
Yeah.
smoke any.
Wow.
Like I'm still fairly new to the cigar thing.
I'm brand new to it.
So I return. Y'all need to do a short 30-minute podcast and put it on Apple or Spotify bi-weekly.
I like it. It's not a bad idea.
How would I bet we could figure it out. But it was just cool to see the
The
evolution.
bourbon has been very interesting tonight. See, Lord, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Very.
So, out of what? Hang on. a second.
Take that one off the table.
Yeah, let me hide
that
this.
one doesn't count.
That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. So, out of the 4 that's on the table, we ended up going on this side of that 4-pod bracket. Green River won over JW Dant, and on that side, it was Penelope. I swear to God, if you kill Joe Boo,
I'm gonna kill Joe Boo one
No,
of these
you're not,
days.
because Joe Boo is going to haunt your ass, first of all. So this was your championship out of what we call the Beaumont region.
Yes.
And Green River took it.
Green River ended up taking it, making it to the Final Four.
What's Penelope for 500?
What is Penelope for
Yes.
500?
But yeah, no, definitely. Like watching, going back, because like when I saw that post,
How cool was that, though, man?
I actually went back and started digging through old episodes.
Yeah.
At my desk while I
Right.
was out, like I had it on in the background, just kind of listening and stuff like that. And the way everything, because we used to script everything. I
Yes.
still
Really?
have,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
I can
dude.
show you. I
Y'all
still,
I have
scripted?
notes.
I have the original,
notebooks.
Yeah, I do too. I have notebooks where we scripted.
Wow.
And
Yes.
eventually I switched to Google Notes, so I
Yep.
have more Google. I have notes in my Google.
Yeah, he has notes on his, yeah.
Smoke of the drink or smoke of the week. Roy would talk about it. Drink of the week, we would talk about it. And then we legit had
Topic.
a not just a topic, but a finite.
Outline,
We are talking
yes.
about this topic. We had outlines. We had it down to a T. There wasn't
Man, and we
this back and forth.
yeah. What didn't
wasn't
exist?
a thing. We
Did not
talked.
exist.
We talked about our topic,
Yep.
and we ended.
And then we incorporate when we got to kind of branching out a little bit. We went with the big 4. I think it's what big 3, big 4, whatever we called it.
Oh,
Where it was the different list. We did a hall pass list. We did a chicks under 40, like actresses under 40,
Just
actresses
random-
over 40.
It was the big 4 or whatever, big 5, whatever it was. But we had a different list every week of our top 4.
And
of
here's
whatever.
the
I
odd.
bet my list beat y'all's.
It was just a different, but it was always a different list.
It was always a different list. Like we
That's
did,
awesome.
like
I
we
think we
did
did
Disney movies as
Disney
an adult.
movies,
That was
Marvel,
a list.
Marvel movies.
Marvel
we did-
movies was a list.
You know, for Halloween we would do horror movies. For
I think Halloween candy was a thing at one time.
Halloween, yeah,
That's
just-
cool.
Yeah, we were bouncing all
We
over
did a
the
big
place.
4 every week of different shit.
But here's something that's really odd about it, okay? When you kind of roll into that season 2
Nice
window
color, nice.
and to look at who all we kind of did collabs with and who all still operate as a podcast, like, let's be honest. Sunny and Rain opened season 2.
Yeah,
They
ain't a
are
thing.
by the wayside. You got the guys from Ruling on the Field, which are still kind of hit or miss.
Off and on.
Off and on, yeah. There was the thing with Adam Nation, and it is what
Yeah.
it is. They're no longer a thing.
Yep.
So, I mean, we're kind of like
We're the
last
longest-
one standing. Yeah.
Consecutively running live show / podcast out of that whole group.
Well, not only that, I mean, take it a step further. A to Z out of Beaumont, we outlasted them.
And they were
And
a legit podcast.
They were a legit
good.
podcast. Like, they had a room inside the Jefferson that was a studio in the whole 9
Yeah.
yards. Like,
They were
they
a
were
good podcast.
legit,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
That's pretty cool.
But the evolution over the years has been amazing.
Oh, God,
And
yes.
how we found our voice and how we found what we're good at. And
Yeah, the lovely intro that you hear every week was not a
It-
thing.
that
I
was
saw the
legit it.
video.
It was not a thing.
Hey everybody, this is the
Yeah,
Functional
it was
Gentleman,
very-
episode 1.
Yeah, it was very low key, very.
Last call wasn't a
Last
thing
call
until,
wasn't a thing until probably like
season
mid.
3?
It was like mid
Mid-season
2 or
2?
3. Yeah.
But I mean, we have.
I need to go back and watch some of them.
Oh, it's not bad from a talk show standpoint.
Yes, it was very talk showish.
But it's not what it is. It's not what it is.
No,
today.
because there was no. Let's be honest. There was no interactive polls. There was no last calls. There was no big opening. There was no smoking on set.
Well, you gotta
different. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's been so fun.
evolve with the times.
Right. And
One and we
And y'all have.
going into season 3. We kind of involved because we got John involved more, even though a lot of times you couldn't see John.
but it was still an integral
But it was
part
still
of the show.
very
it was
much
an
so.
interesting
We have fans that still talk about.
Yes.
Sorry, not fans.
family.
Family, friends that still talked about John.
Yes.
That were sad when we did the Goodbye John
Yeah,
show.
the Goodbye John. Yeah,
I mean, that was a big deal.
it was.
That was a big deal. Like, there's been some shit.
We've been through some shit. We covered probably there's been about 3 episodes that have kind of really, because in honor of college basketball, I'm going to pull us off. Jimmy V said in a speech one time, you should have your emotions move every day. You should cry, you should laugh, you should feel every day.
You should.
We went through the years where we covered some difficult shit.
I will say and still to this day, one of our early episodes that I've enjoyed the most was the bullying episode.
That was a tough one.
The emotion, the way John sat on the couch at the old studio in the Pines and like literally grabbed the microphone and was like
Yeah.
going at it. The raw emotion of that episode when we were like strict topic. When my Mimi died, the episode after I came back and I cried on set. Like,
That was a tough one.
we've laughed together, we've cried together, we've bled together building the studio.
We've cut cords.
This
Wait a
show
minute. I cut cords. I cut a cord
Yeah.
on a saw.
to my saw, his brother like literally electrical taped that shit back together, piecing wires together.
Yes.
This show has literally been from emotion A to emotion Z together, and everything in between. And it's been a hell of a ride, and it's been fun, and it's been worth every single
there's
Friday.
some stuff, if you really go back, first live we ever did. Texas Tale, first live ever out of the
we
box.
had no idea if that shit was
No
gonna work.
idea what we were doing. No idea how people would react because it's literally a live tasting room. Like
It was loud.
Like they didn't shut down
No,
anything
no.
for us. There was
It
no
was
special
loud,
treatment.
it
It
was
was hey, here's what
crazy.
you got, and run with it. And then we did the craft beer thing, which kind of got incorporated in.
And that was fun.
That was a fun little
Especially when you
ordeal.
can highlight local places,
Yes.
which RIP to both. Poor Brothers and
Felt
Nature's
like for the
Brewing
longest
Company.
time we might have been the kiss of death at one point. We walk into your place and it's like, oh,
Hey, I don't know. Texas Tale is going strong, baby.
Texas Tale's still there, yes.
But it's been a
It's been
hell
so
of
much
a
fun for
ride,
4
dog.
years. And like I said, literally, and you said it too. I personally can't wait to see where the next 4 years takes us.
Because, I mean, think about some of the shit that we've been on the cusp of.
Oh my God, yes,
JT Mellick blowing up.
yes.
We got a chance to go out there early on.
One of the first to actually go to Branch, if I'm not mistaken.
One of the very few that were invited to Branch,
To
Louisiana.
Branch, Louisiana, yeah.
As much as we talked about Still Austin and the way it's blown up, like
Traveler.
we were the first. We were the
ones
first
to
on
review
Traveler.
Yeah.
So much so that we have a Harlan Wheatley signed bottle.
That's still amazing.
I mean,
I still like. I'm
cake.
jealous of that. I'm jealous of that.
getting to be a part of the Casey Jones barrel.
Yeah,
play.
the only creators picked outside of the state of Kentucky
Wow.
to do that one.
I mean, there's been some shit like stupid and just some stupid shit.
Oh,
Clint
Yes.
and his 30 bottles on the
Oh,
table
God.
and literally not remembering anything after like hour 2.5
Yeah, it was
of that
wild.
show.
That was rough.
What?
Oh yeah, there were.
Yeah,
You'd have to go back and look.
We refer to that as the blackout episode.
It was
'cause I feel
literally
like
the
both of us
blackout
blacked
episode.
out.
Who was it?
Clint
Clint
Dungan.
Oh, Dungan.
Yeah.
We had 30 bottles on the table, and we just kept going.
Not only that, you know, talk about a weird one. I went back and saw which I need to reach out to this guy because I hadn't talked to him in a while. The Eddie Mathis episode.
Oh yeah,
That's the guy. So Eddie Mathis brought us, what, a third of a bottle of William LaRue Weller
and left it.
and left
We
it.
told him
the
not
empty
to.
bottle is literally sitting on the shelf next to the Willet.
Yeah, I see it.
The friend, and that's another thing that we started that just came out of nowhere. The Friends of the Show
Oh
episodes.
God, yes.
Series or whatever.
I mean, we've had.
I was a part of a few
We've
of
had.
them.
You've been a few of them. Ryan McGee's been in here. Like I said,
Clint.
Eddie Mathis,
Eddie
Clint
Mathis.
Dungan.
Eddie Mathis coming out of nowhere and was like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Yeah.
Michael Wright.
Mike
Michael
Wright's,
Wright's been.
like,
yeah, Mike Wright's been in here.
one of the
numerous
OGs.
times.
He deserves the like gold jacket of
He does,
Friends of the Show
yeah.
episodes, which, let's be honest, turned into a relationship
Can you do a graffiti jacket?
that. Ooh, that'd be cool as shit. A graffiti jacket.
Write that down.
But I mean, let's talk about where that Mike Wright Friends of the Show.
Oh God, yeah.
Series
I mean,
led.
it opened numerous
We are
doors.
the
I mean,
unofficial official
Yeah.
pregame show of
I mean,
Southeast
look at-
Texas whiskey.
look
And
at-
to be honest with you, not to cut you off,
No, you're good.
but I cannot wait for next year's because I'll be a part of that.
There you go.
So that
There you go.
every time.
You just have to convince Mike Wright that you're not working for that 2-hour window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a lapel that just a camera with me the whole time.
I like it.
But I do keep thinking about that every time.
How
I'm
fun
like,
is that gonna be?
I'm like, dude, I get to be part of the functional gentleman during Whiskey Fest.
That's
But-
legit.
And let's talk about that whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Being okay, we had no idea. Year one, it was fun. We got to do it.
The only thing I remember legitimately about year one was the entire Civic Center stopping
Yeah.
when I hit my open.
Roy
Mind
legit
you, it is
hit the
fucking-
open
mind you, it's
hardcore.
10 o'clock in the
10
morning.
morning. Vendors
I
were
even
setting
stopped
up,
and I was like, what is that?
and Roy hit the legit opening. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Nope.
No idea.
That was pretty wild. I do remember that now.
And then this year, you talk about cavalcade of guests this year. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God.
I mean, we had Brett Elliott.
Dude,
Marlene.
no, we did. Well, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
Marlene wasn't there
No,
when it
she
was-
wasn't
Oh,
there
okay.
for us.
But-
we had
so
Brett
no,
Elliott,
so-
I know.
Brent Elliott's story. The
Yeah.
dude walks up and he's got this guy that's like, I guess maybe it's his assistant, maybe what, I don't know what it is. He's very handsome, tall, fixed hair,
Young,
nice looking,
very young guy,
nice
yes.
looking gentleman.
Yes.
Walks up as we're doing the show and he's like, hey guys,
Do y'all want Brent?
Brent Elliott asked, and do y'all want? He said he would come on. Do y'all want to have Brent Elliott?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Not only that,
Sits down, is like legitimate, like
you get the
See, I missed
cool
that
ass
part.
dude.
You get the double whammy of Barry Brenniger and Dr. Wood,
Yes.
Jared Gallagher at the
Yes.
same time
Yes,
in that whole
Wow.
what 2 hours?
but you never even. That's something that you would never think. And think about all the whiskey podcasts that are out there. Think about all the whiskey shows that are out there.
Yeah.
Can you name any other show that in 2 hours had a clump of guests? J.D. Whittemore from Luxco / Penelope.
Yep.
I guess at this point, like Southeast or Southwest region, South region, brand ambassador, because he handles Louisiana, Texas.
Talking
Like,
about JD?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he handles all of it.
Yeah.
Big deal with Luxco.
Big deal.
And Penelope's one of the hottest brands out there.
Hot,
Plus
yep.
Rebel,
Yep.
who's now sponsoring Kyle Busch in NASCAR. Plus
I saw that
Yellowstone.
today.
Plus,
That's Bucky's inner redneck coming out.
it is. I have an inner
Left
redneck
turn.
with NASCAR, and then you move into Brent Elliott,
Yeah.
the master distiller of Four Roses.
Yeah.
and you clump in Barry Brinegar, co-founder and national brand rep of RD1, and Dr. Wood, Jared Gollahue, their R&D distiller, who's got a master's in wood science, all on one show
From the
at
University of
one
Kentucky.
time in 2 hours.
Well, okay. Reel it back to you. You remember who we had year one?
Yes. James. No, not. Yeah,
Yeah.
James
We had
from
James
Still Austin.
We had Nick from Glendalough Bareface.
Still one of my favorite people.
Still one of my
to
favorite
this
people.
day.
Love Nick.
To this day, if Nick is there, I want to be there.
We had the guy from Breckenridge briefly.
Yes, breeze
Yeah.
like seconds.
Yeah, it was like maybe
he
30
poured
seconds.
us up the
Buddy Pass.
Buddy Pass, which
Yeah.
is a IPA pale ale finish.
Yes.
Yeah, I think either that or a stout. I can't
Stout
remember which.
finish,
I think it's
something.
Stout finish.
Beer finish.
Beer
Yeah, it's a
finish.
beer finish.
Breckenridge.
Yeah. Doctorate, yes.
Doctorate
Yeah, he has his doctorate
Absolutely.
in wood science.
in wood
Oh.
science, which
one.
no idea that was a thing. But
Y'all had
Yeah, year two we had the Captain Ron, aka
yes,
Rick from.
before we even hit go live,
Rick
Yes,
was
Rick was
in.
sitting
Rick's
down
so
like,
in. I
let's
need to
do
reach-
this.
I hadn't heard from Rick in a while. I need to reach out.
He
to
was
Rick.
so excited about going
Oh
live
yeah, he
with
was.
us.
He was telling me about it.
We
He's like,
we
I'm
couldn't
going on
even
live
hit,
on the functional gym.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's a blast.
We couldn't
You-
even hit go, and he was
You
sitting
want to talk about
ready
weird?
to go.
You want to talk about weird shit that happened too, and it just made me think about it. Can we circle back to the fact that Cody Turner with Casey Jones drove from Dallas
sit in this
to
studio
here?
to come and hang out
Yes.
for
What?
an hour?
It was like an hour.
'Cause I had
hour
a
and
boat
half. Yeah,
show.
you were doing boat thing back then.
I was like, guys, don't leave. I'm hauling ass. I got like an hour tops. Don't go nowhere. I'll be there. Let's do this.
We had Cody in here.
I literally set my phone up right there,
Yeah.
hit record. We did 45 minutes of
Back and forth.
asking
banter, yeah,
questions,
asking
just chit chat,
That
trying
is
shit.
cool.
Stopped it. Was like, thank y'all, Cody. Love you. Thank you for making the drive. Hauled ass to a boat show.
Like you were at Dog It.
He signed every one of those bottles for us.
Oh wow.
And he rolled out. It wasn't a live. It wasn't nothing. He had no reason to make that drive. It wasn't anything special. It was literally, you got an hour.
But oddly
Go.
enough, he's not the furthest guy that's come into this studio.
Who?
Lucas Perk from Ghostwood flew from fucking Montana.
Flew in.
From where?
Montana.
No, what did you say?
Ghostwood.
Ghostwood.
Their head distiller and founder, Lucas Perk.
Founder.
What?
Founder.
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 Flew in to do
He had an
Roy's
event-
birthday episode
Yeah, he came in for my birthday. Yes, he did.
where we had Sherwan Mims,
Yes.
founder of Heart of Alliance Cigar
That's
Co.
not the first time he was here though, because remember the first time he
Well,
was
the
here
first time-
was with Summer Sanderford from
Yes,
Women's
I do
Whiskey
remember that.
Society.
But that
And
last
Rick was-
episode for your birthday,
Yes, he came in for my
that was
birthday.
more or less, he had something,
He was doing something in Houston, Galveston. I remember.
but he was like, yeah, I'm absolutely coming.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was.
And we
I mean,
had
y'all
Sherwan
reached
come
a
in.
lot of people.
The relationship we've made with Sherwan, wouldn't
Yes.
trade it for the world.
No, would not.
Well, Shawan
Saga.
stopped me
Yeah.
at Whiskey Fest. It was like, hey, how are you doing? And I know so many people through the liquor store.
Right.
I was like,
Who are you?
who are you? And and I didn't say it, but he could tell the look on my face.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm Shawan. I was like, okay.
You want to hear wild stories? So, I'm pretty sure Bucky lost an article of clothing and a pair of glasses at a live in Fort Worth. We were at Acre.
Yes. I still don't know where those glasses are.
There's video. There's
Heard about that.
There's photographic evidence of Bucky riding a barrel of whiskey.
the Buck and Barrel.
Oh, we ain't we ain't talking about pictures. Because every whiskey,
But-
that's a conversation off air.
Gotcha.
We talk, we,
No-
we've
no
talked a lot about
incriminating
lives, but the weekend that we
Yes.
had with Acre Distilling,
Yes.
JB,
Yes.
Sherwan being there, one of the best weekends
Oh, God,
I think
yes.
we've all had together as a group in a long time.
The only thing that I can think of that ranks right up there with that, and it was I'll say somewhat show related. My trip in August where I hung out with Gina and JB.
Oh, yeah.
Went to the Acre, went to Tex Malt, met all those guys at Tex Malt, went to Tex Malt's private bar, which is on site. That's a whole nother experience.
Well, it was
so good.
I've told Bucky this.
Speaking of, Mandy Baker with the Acre. Talking about next level hospitality. She's like, hey, anything y'all need?
Yeah.
Done. We got access to shit we shouldn't have got access to. Let's be honest.
First time I ever thieved from a barrel.
Yep.
That's fun.
The awkward picture of me and Roy holding the thief together, which was a fun picture.
Yeah.
Like, it was a fun picture. More. It's like that weird prom picture, but it was like, we had to do it.
I've told Bucky this, and I really appreciate y'all asking me to be a part of this.
Oh, of course.
And I really do look forward to it every week.
I look forward to the next 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait for you to experience some of the stuff we've got to experience.
Oh,
just because it's been so much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And it's going to be interesting to see where this road goes.
Oh, for sure. Because we ain't stopping.
Well, not just that. We're very spontaneous, too. I mean, I'll call Bucky, hey, you want to do this? And Bucky's like, let me talk to Dana. And I'll
Hold on.
And it's literally like a 30-minute conversation with Dana, and then I get a phone call about it.
Yeah. It's something.
Talk about another Ashley with Lake Street.
That was a fun episode.
That was a fun episode.
I do.
Lake Street was a fun episode.
She was one of the first ones when we really started kind of doing our thing that we do now, that I noticed on social media that I was like, I respect the shit out of what she's doing.
She does some shit.
She does some great stuff.
She is changing what a liquor store social media should look like.
Yeah, I agree.
And I give her a ton of respect for that.
I mean, she does an amazing job.
She does.
I love scrolling through Facebook and being like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then it's Ashley.
Have you ever seen her Jazzy stuff?
Yeah.
She's got an alternate personality.
Yes.
Jazzy. It's funny.
I haven't seen that.
It's a sight to behold.
Yeah.
It's a sight to behold.
She's funny. That's when I started watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of things that turned the corner for us, and the relationship we have with Texas Tel, I'll never want to replace that.
No, God no.
No. I mean, I haven't been with y'all
there.
over there doing a live with them, but the time we all went in October, dude, that was the coolest thing ever.
That's
Right.
family.
Yeah. That
Legitimately
exactly.
family. Being there for their 5-year anniversary, getting to be the live show.
Yep.
You don't replace memories like
No.
that. And you don't replace the memories of all of us going and the way they treat us and the conversations I have not on camera with Nick and Greg and the entire group over there. It's the fact that they bottled the double barrel that I'm going to have on set whenever we do the Dallas. They bottled that right then and there on site
really?
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You don't replace things like that.
No.
And that's freaking cool as shit.
He was at Lake. That's right. Leon was at Lake Street.
Were you really, Leon?
Yeah.
I
Now
don't
that
remember.
he mentions it, I
Were you
vaguely.
No.
Did you
No,
get that?
God, no.
No. But I remember Ryan being there. Chuck and Mitzi were
Mitzi were
pouring.
there, yeah.
JT Mellick.
I was on the live. I was in Tennessee.
Brian was there. I don't think Marky was, but I think Brian was there.
Was he? I don't remember.
I think
We had
Marky was there.
They might have
I remember the older ladies that were like, what's going on? What are y'all doing? And they hung out and
Yeah, they did.
had a great conversation. I watched. They had good conversation walking through the store,
Bucky and I
asking
got
questions.
introduced to Pinhook at, by the way.
Y'all, I will tell y'all that episode saved my insanity.
Really?
Really?
Because we were headed up to Tennessee that week, and I was riding with my in-laws, and I'm like,
Oh no!
I can't do this.
Exactly. Love my in-laws to
That
death.
is funny.
Love them.
That's funny.
Leon, I apologize. I did not remember you being there.
Leon being there.
I remember the older ladies
Yeah, they were fun.
that had great conversation. They picked up a couple bottles. I think, if I'm not mistaken,
Cougar vibe. You know what I'm getting at?
if I'm not mistaken, they had gone back to Chuck and Mitzi's to try some more stuff.
They did. You're right.
And
You're
like hung
exactly
out
right.
and like
Yeah.
like it was a
Awesome.
legit like people.
Speaking
friends.
of, you can't mention Chuck and Mitzi and Brian and Marky without talking about the raffle. You cannot.
Yeah,
That was
so much
interesting.
That
fun.
was.
Our
I
involvement.
apologize
in
for the
that.
audio on that one in advance because we had just
We were learning.
We had literally just gotten brand new lapels. A
Yes,
week before
and we didn't
that?
adjust the
I
game.
missed that
We didn't
episode. That was
adjust
one episode that I've
anything.
missed.
Yeah, we didn't. Adjust
And it wasn't super
anything.
long or nothing. Yeah, I was talking to Chuck.
Yeah, that lady bought the last K Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, I was not happy about that.
No, I don't think any of us were.
'Cause it was sitting on the little.
Yeah.
We had like her little.
So she
Barrel
had that
bar thing.
Yeah, because it was Chart
And it was
Creations
sitting-
that made the bar.
It was sitting right there on the corner, and I was literally staring at it for half the episode. Like, I'm buying this before I leave.
buying this.
This is my bottle.
This is mine.
I thought because it was sitting where we were doing the live, nobody would touch it. Oh no!
Wrong.
Gone.
He gone.
God damn it!
He gone.
She gone.
Freckle.
Why did you say that's mine? Just, that's mine.
Yeah, I'm not that person, and I will
He
say
doesn't have the honey badger
I
gene.
can't
That's where I come in at.
complain because I got the last bottle of the Lake Streak Liquor JT Mellick store pick.
Leon said he wanted that bottle.
Wait a minute.
fantastic.
Wait a
So
minute.
you would
Wait
have
a
got
minute.
that bottle anyway.
Wait a minute. I'm glad you brought that up. Ask him why.
Why what?
So Lake Street did a JT Mellick store pick
Yeah.
that was praised, and I didn't have the opportunity to go get one. Thought it was sold out.
Sad face.
We get done with the show. We're walking around. He buys a Green River and the JT Mellick high proof, I think it was. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything I want. There's some good bottles on the shelf, and I'm just like, I don't need it. And she's like, I got a bottle of JT Mellick store pick. It's my last one. I was like, you don't have to sell it. You no. And she was like, well, he told me. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. So, yeah, I got the
because for
Lake
that
Street
one, I
Liquor.
went the week prior, or 2 weeks prior, actually.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks prior.
And did a scouting trip. Like I walked in, met Ashley, Chuck and Mitzi were there, and she's like, "Hey, I have this," and I was like, "Hey, I need you to hold one of those for when I come back."
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that was cool as shit.
Good times, good stuff.
Really good stuff. It's been a fun 4 years.
It's hard to believe it's been 4 years.
I know it. I'd have never thunked it,
Hard to believe we hadn't been arrested in 4 years.
but
There's some times that were close.
we probably should have been.
Fort Worth probably should have been.
Probably. There's been some good times.
The Dungan episode, if either one of us would have gotten on the road, definitely somebody was going to be arrested.
Where'd y'all do the Dungan episode at?
Right here.
Right here,
Oh, wow.
a certain someone having to be yanked out of the ditch. Won't name names.
I won't either. We'll tell you.
We're not
off air.
gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna do
We'll tell
anything.
you
We're
off
not
Yeah,
gonna do
that's
anybody
gotta
like
be
that.
off air because I got to know about that.
Bro, that was what, a 2-hour episode in your driveway
Was.
In your driveway?
after a 4-hour
not only
episode.
that, so that was
on,
that
on
was-
show live.
That was what, a month after we changed a tire
Yes,
for the same person?
yes, yeah. It was back to back bad luck
Yes.
for same person.
Yes.
Wow.
A lot of stuff go on at this residence.
Bro, we've had some good times, and not once did we ever not enjoy the shit out of it.
Oh God, no. And there were some late nights where we questioned what we were doing. There was a lot of drunken conversations on the phone.
There were some dollar amounts spent where we were like,
yes, Jesus.
Yeah,
yeah.
This was a venture. This could have been the make or break moment.
Yep.
There's a short of us talking where we're both in like busted ass t-shirts, sweating our dicks off, where we both could have.
I know his Penelope t-shirt still busted.
Oh, we're not talking about on air? Oh, my bad.
Where we both could have looked at each other and said,
Fuck it.
fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm done. Like,
We could have
it
easily.
ain't worth it. We're done. But we didn't.
No, God, no.
But that's where a good friendship comes in. You got a great friendship, the family, that make it fun
Yeah. It was
and make it worth it.
It was something. Roy literally cutting the cord of my saw. Don't even know how you do
cut
that.
his cord
You
off
know,
I
his
literally
saw.
cut a board.
We thought we would let Roy get involved
Wait,
and
whoa.
run the saw, and then he goes and cuts the cord. And, that's when we said never mind.
So you know how they say never put a saw down until the blade stops spinning? Somebody didn't heed that advice.
Oh.
And in my defense, I didn't nick it all the way. It was 3/4 of the way.
Oh, okay. That makes it a
But
little
it
bit
still
better.
had to be cut and spliced and all that good shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good stuff.
Good times. Good
Oh,
times.
yeah. Yep, loads of stuff. Good stuff, good fun stuff.
I can't believe y'all made 4 years.
I know.
That's wild.
Yeah, I started this at 39, almost 40. No. I was going into my 40th birthday when we started. We started in March of 2001?
What?
March 11th, 2021 when we started?
2000 and what?
21.
Oh, 20.
It's been 4
I
years.
said
It's been 4 years.
2001.
No.
11th
I
or
was trying to be
12th?
like, wait, what?
He and I didn't even know each other in 2001.
No. It was either the 11th or 12th, whatever the.
I think
day
it said
posted.
I think it said the 11th.
But it was, dude, that was such a weird. That's so crazy to see it. I had to make that rewind graphic and go.
No, you had to. There
Wait,
was no.
what?
Wait, what?
Try that again.
Oh my God!
Because the intro,
the camera was
the weird
horrible,
intro,
The intro was horrible.
the music was.
Oh my God! It was all jazzy.
And it's so opposite of where it was,
yes.
100%.
and it's so different and so fun, and I couldn't imagine a Friday night any other way.
And don't get me wrong, we've done some Sunday fundies too.
There's been some Sunday fun days.
Sunday fundies. There was an episode that was on Monday, I think, one time.
Really?
We did a Mike Wright episode
My great
on
episode
Monday.
on a Monday. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Wild.
It's been a hell of a ride, dog. And we in a whole new chapter.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Got a whole new chapter.
Whole new chapter.
About to start this shit over again. The fuck are we doing?
Damn.
It's like having a kid almost.
So
Kind of where we're at with it.
can
It's
we
having a kid?
officially say we've started season 5? Or would we say we've started season 4?
I
What
would
year
say
are you in?
I would say we're in 25. We started in 21.
So you're 4.
Yeah, I would
So
say
this is season 4?
Yes, it's 4. Yeah.
I like that you came on and the anniversary hit.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. I
think
really.
I think it's going to make for a really fun season 4, and I'm excited.
I am too.
I'm excited to see
I'm-
what you bring. See as you evolve with us, as you grow more comfortable in the role because it's weird.
It is.
We know it's weird to
it's
sit in
weird.
front of a camera.
Well,
We
it's
get
that.
that.
Well, it's not even that. We know it's weird too when anybody walks in with our dynamic.
Oh yeah.
That's the weirdest part.
Well,
the camera you adjust to. It's fine.
Well, the camera's
Yeah,
nothing.
He forgets there eventually.
Yeah.
Like I told Bucky, this is y'all show. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I can.
You'll figure it out. We have faith in you. We have complete faith.
I love how we can all talk shit to each other
Yeah.
and nobody gets butthurt.
It makes
about
it does make it easier that you've been a friend of ours for
Yes.
so long.
Oh, 100%.
But I do agree that you have to find
He's like a bourbon Winnie the Pooh.
your dynamic. You have to find your dynamic, your place.
clip that if you want
Exactly.
Because we've done it for so long. We went from each of us collaborating on an outline to we got to a point where we didn't even talk about the outline, and then you could look at him and go,
What the hell?
"Are you sure you didn't talk?"
Did
And
we
we'd be like,
talk this
"No."
week?
and then we got to season 2 or 3, whatever you want to call it. Whenever we moved in here.
Yeah.
And we bounce off of each other so easily. We can go back and forth. We can debate. We can have the same ideas. We can have different ideas, but we barely have to talk about what we're going to do.
Exactly.
It can be one phone call, and Roy's like, or, whenever I was like, hey, Jack Daniels or Buffalo Trace collapsed, or Jack Daniels collapsed. Okay, cool. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, it's easy for me and Roy to go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da and work off of each other. And it's a 45-second phone call. And then Friday night, it's a 3-hour episode, and it's never once stopped. That's a different dynamic for somebody to walk into and go, what's my place? So it doesn't go unnoticed. And we're glad you're here. And
I know y'all are.
We
I'm
want
glad you're here because you're a
they-
normal height.
Normal
Fuck
height,
you.
yes.
And you don't
I'm
live
not
in
a midget.
And you're not from the Shire.
I'm
But
not.
the fan, the
But I got
FG
to think
fan,
about it. You went to Hampshire, Finette, right?
but the FG fam knows who you are.
Exactly.
So we saw it tonight. Speak, Eric. Speak. Like people want your input.
They do.
So it's not like
and I'm
you're the guy out.
And I told Bucky and I told y'all, I'm still learning to pull apart the toffee notes, the picking apart a bourbon. I've been in the business 14 years. I've just got into bourbon, putting that part past 6 months.
Hell, 4 years ago, he was a vodka guy, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
But I know what I like. I know what
Right.
tastes good.
And I've told you, I like that you can come on here and maybe me and Roy say toffee, baking spice, da-da-da-da-da, and you're like, it tastes good, idiots.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, I mean,
Because that's real life.
yeah.
Most of the people that tune
wait a
in
minute.
new
Does that
are
make him our version of Jiminy Cricket? Is he the conscience that we
The conscience.
maybe. But I mean, a lot of the people that may tune in, that
needed? Can you sing Wish
as
Upon a
we
Star?
become
We're not going
more and more popular, and people scroll across us on YouTube or whatever,
Yeah.
a lot of the time, that's what their tasting notes are. It tastes good,
Tastes
dummies.
good. Yeah.
I don't like this.
We told you it tastes good. No, that tastes like hammered shit.
That's not a bad thing.
No, and I'm not.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're the simple man of this crew.
I am
figured
the simple
you
man.
You are Leonard Skinner's embodiment of simple man,
Oh,
right?
I am, and I'm okay with that.
3 scoops of Neapolitan.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with 3 scoops of Neapolitan. It's got 3 flavors.
It does have
Why
3
wouldn't
flavors.
you take 3 scoops?
I'm
You gotta
surprised.
have an even.
I'm surprised he's still watching. I keep telling him I want to get him in the hot seat. He was intricate.
He was.
He was intricate in the build of this.
Yeah, he
Let's
played a big role
let's
in
not
this.
sugarcoat it.
I'm not. I
He
won't.
literally. We had this thing framed out in a day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Huge shout out to Rhett who
In a
helped us
day,
build
we had it framed out.
this thing out.
Ready to go.
Ronnie came out and helped. Ish. I mean, we've got some good people behind us
We do.
that
Of
have,
course we do.
yeah.
that have been a big part of what we're doing, and Rhett can't go unnoticed.
Oh, God, no.
Hey, I think he may have been like part of the OG FGOC.
Oh, yeah, he's the one that started the FGOC.
I mean,
no doubt.
It's fun. It's a good time.
Which, if you ain't figured out, it's fat guys on camera.
Okay, I would
FGOC.
never have guessed that at all.
FGOC, fat guys on camera.
Yeah.
So I fit in perfect.
Perfectly.
for- Wait, hold on. You're not supposed to agree with that.
I mean, you're gorgeous, buddy.
If the boot fits,
Boot fits, wear it. And I'm wearing it
I
all
own
night.
it. It's fine. Hell, I've even adopted Bucky's footwear style. I got all slides today, if you believe that.
Yeah.
I know. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, Crocs, no. No, sir.
I'm not a Crocs.
He's not a
I
Croc
hate
guy.
I hate Crocs.
Just for that, I'm wearing Crocs next week.
the hell? Oh, okay, slide. Okay.
It's all right. That's
Busted
a-
and
Oh,
crusted.
whoa,
Yeah,
don't. Yeah.
You don't want to see
We don't want to
the
get.
leg?
Nobody wants to see you.
We don't want to get flagged.
Oh,
No, we ain't getting flagged.
sorry.
Nope, not doing that.
All right. I do have to go to work early in the morning.
I don't want to hear nothing because I'm going to probably leave here and go out there.
So,
And be there early in the morning.
I got to take Braden to get a haircut at 7:30.
yeah.
I got mine today.
Yeah, you did. Looking so pretty.
So fresh and so clean.
I was like, I got to get it before the show.
Oh,
Gotta get it
God.
before the show.
All right.
You'll learn to wear a hat at some point.
I'm not going to wear a hat. It won't happen.
No?
No.
Ever?
Even with all the praise that I get about my lettuce, I still wear a hat on the show.
You like wearing hats. I don't wear hats.
You know,
Like Shelly said, she's known me for 15 years.
What if we get you a functional gentleman hat?
I'm sorry, I don't wear hats.
Well, then we're not going to waste the money.
because hats are hard.
Yes. We still haven't found a
No,
good, legit
we have not.
hat vendor.
If anybody knows one, by
yes,
all means,
please reach out and let me know.
send them our way.
Because I'd love to do some functional gentleman hats. I'd love to send them out to anybody that wants one. We want good hats. Like, love to be able to put them up for sale if anybody wanted to buy one.
I got loads
but
of ideas roaming around in my head.
for some reason, hat vendors are way harder than
yes.
like t-shirt and polos.
Yeah,
and
t-shirt.
I need a functional
could-
gentleman polo.
I could come up with. I can
Ooh.
put out
You still-
sweatpants that have the functional gentleman logos before I could put out a good hat.
Do you still have the white the thing where we had the black and white logoed polos? The Port Authorities?
The embroidered one.
Yes.
The thing. What thing?
Like, I guess where you ordered them previously, can you go back and order?
Oh,
or
from
can we-
Doodlebug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She
No.
did the Port, no, she didn't do the
No,
Port
she
Authority
helped me with
Extreme.
the.
She
Yeah.
did the.
She did
green
my.
ones.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did the DTF.
Yeah.
Not down to fuck.
The transfer, the heat transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones I made at the house.
Right,
she
yeah.
she got me the DTF transfer sheets.
Gotcha.
Yes. Shout out to her 'cause she's always come through on the clutch.
SB Hats is who I use for my
SB
company.
hats.
Okay. Are they out of Houston? I'm assuming they are. I guess. I don't know. I need some info on them. Text me some
Yeah,
info.
shoot over some info, Rhett. I need people with decent options on hats.
Yes.
Because Streamlabs doesn't have a great selection as far as
no.
hats. The ones we got are leather patch hat from.
That was Beth.
Well, she did the last ones. The one I got my original one from,
It's
Safari Sun.
Yeah.
I mean, it was expensive, so there's no way we could like do them
Right.
on the regular. Just hadn't found a real good hat vendor. I've tried to talk to some people, but nobody wants to give up any information for some reason.
Hats are weird, man. Like that
but-
whole.
Yeah, there's definitely a
We
lot
have
of.
a great hat. It will look perfect on the edge. There you go. Y'all do have a great. I got to get another one actually.
I'll
'cause,
be rocking that one.
Hey, you laugh.
March 28th.
I had somebody who is a
God
diehard,
bless it.
diehard Texas Tail vodka person con me out of my hat.
The
What?
light blue one.
No, the red, white, and blue one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, Paul's a hat person.
Yeah.
I need.
Anytime I
wears
get
hats.
Greg, I'm not gonna lie. When I come in, I'm buying another red, white, and blue hat.
That's a good looking hat.
Yeah.
But I've got the gray one with the Never Stop Chasing
Yeah.
Texas Tail patch.
Nice.
And then I've got a light blue one that says Texas Tail Vodka
Yeah,
on
Texas
it.
Tail vodka.
And then I've got a brown and khaki Coastline
Coastline,
bourbon
yeah.
or whiskey hat as well. I got to figure out which one I want to wear on the show, but March 28th show for the Dallas bracket.
Dallas bracket.
I'll be rocking my Coastline fandom.
I may have to
Gear.
walk in with a Texas Tail shirt on because I have a black.
I've got a couple of them.
No, it wasn't.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't you.
No, it wasn't you. It was the one-armed man.
It was actually my cousin who conned me out of my hat. Oh, he loves their vodka. He's the one I told you that when I texted James to find out where it was at in Baytown, he sent me to UFO Liquor.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greg, do hats fit with your giant beard?
I think his beard's more majestic than Eric's is.
Greg's is.
It doesn't have anything to do with your head size, but
By the way, only time I've ever fondled a man's beard on
yes,
live.
was at the Texas Tail Live the first
Oh,
one.
yeah, it was.
He said, "Do you mind?"
We can't wait.
And Greg being out at Longhorn here in Silsbee,
Yes.
that was fun.
That was a fun one.
That was fun. Anytime we visited Texas Tail, it's just so much fun.
I watched that. I was at a store.
Were you?
I was
Yeah,
in
you were
Nederland,
in
actually.
Nederland,
You've
yeah.
chimed in more than once at the store.
At the store.
Sir. I'm working now. Don't get in trouble.
Because the door kept opening at Silsbee, and I kept looking at our door like, is it open? Damn it, yo, quit. Open the door.
Ding dong. They add to it.
Yes.
We're excited for the Dallas bracket, and we're super excited. If anybody's in the area and y'all want to join, we will all be out at Texas Tail Distillery on April 12th.
Yes.
Just having a good time, hanging out, having some good drinks, good people,
Great drinks.
good friends, good food, good drinks.
Brisket grilled cheese.
Oh,
What was that? English, bro. English. Dude, if you do the truffle shuffle right now,
Truffle shuffle, baby.
I would die. Like I would straight die.
But it's always a good time.
Yes.
It's one of my faves.
Of course, yeah.
But
that brisket. Oh, man.
I did hear, and Greg, I don't know if there's any information you can throw in the comments about the, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a silver label 4-grain that y'all have recently released.
Interesting.
May need some info on that. Maybe have to talk about that one a little bit.
Can we put
whenever
that in the
we
bracket?
I don't know how to get one. Don't know if it's distillery only right now. Or if
I will
it's
drive
for
to Galveston to
distribution.
pick up a bottle and come back.
But
I ain't opposed to a road trip.
I get good gas mileage.
I've seen a silver label, and I'm pretty sure it said 4-grain. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Greg's not saying anything.
Greg's like,
He's gonna be like,
shut up, shut up, shut up.
next. 4-grain Distillers Reserve.
Yes.
Is it available now? Asking for a friend. That friend is me.
No. No. You want to talk about asking for a friend, Greg?
double
Silver
barrel
label with the
cast.
double barrel cast.
There
Okay.
you go.
Maybe I had the labels a little mixed up, but yeah, the 4-grain saw recently. But there was a couple bottles that got released not too long ago in collaboration with a brewery.
Oh
down-
yeah, Naked
down
Iguana.
there. And
That's the name of the brewery. Yes.
Yes.
not sure if there's any of those left, but if so,
Yes, always at the distillery.
there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
You let me know and I'll jump in. I'm always down for it.
I mean, we've already had one late substitution.
I know, right?
I mean,
But if there's any of those distillery / brewery combinations that are left, if you want to put one behind the counter now,
Yeah.
we'll buy. Just saying. If there's any left.
Gotcha.
Just put my name on it now. It's a BUCKY. Will buy.
Well, yeah, definitely. As much as I hate to leave good company, you got to work tomorrow.
I do.
Apparently, you're going to stand in line.
I'm going to drink.
Greg, we will see you soon, buddy.
Yes.
I
Yes,
promise you
we
that. I
will
cannot
see
wait.
you soon.
Yes.
You and Nick and Laney.
Don't forget James.
Yeah,
And
do not
James.
forget James.
James.
Never. Y'all all better be there because we going to bust up in there and you going to know we showed up. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to laugh if like 90% of the people in these comments show up. Like, can
I'm
you
okay
imagine,
with that.
Can you imagine like Leon showing up?
I'm okay with that.
Hemingway's.
I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
dude, the Hemingways.
Yes. Bandit, a.k.a. Film and Flask. He's
There you
already
go.
Yes,
said
he said
that
he was coming.
he may come.
There
Like,
you go.
show up big, show up proud, show up loud, and let's do the damn thing.
I like it.
I love it. It's going to be a good time.
Damn, that was almost a good last call. I'm kind of jealous of that one.
My bad.
Speaking of,
Already got a bottle for you.
speaking
You the man,
of,
baby. You the man.
hit your vocal.
Oh, wait, we all got to pick a pour.
I have a pour.
One, two, three, go.
It's blended.
Thank you, T-Rex.
T-Rex arms. T-Rex arms.
All right.
Good Lord.
Too funny.
Yes.
Thank you, Greg. If you really do have a bottle for me, I'm or us or me or whatever, I'm excited. I do want one. As soon as I saw it released on Facebook, I was like, need one of those.
Need one. Yes.
But absolutely cannot wait to be out of Texas till April 12th. If y'all are in the area or y'all can make the short drive, please do. We're going to be there. We're going to have a great time. We'll introduce y'all to some great people. It's just going to be fun. Next week, we have the Austin Brasket.
You're thinking about brisket, aren't you?
You said brisket grilled cheese and it's stuck.
Brasket.
The Austin Regional
Oh, yeah.
coming up next week. So y'all
Austin Brasket.
tune in.
God damn.
Grab the bottles. As always, I will release that side of the bracket next week. We'll do a Whiskey Wednesday where I do a highlight one of the first teams out again. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Jalapeno vodka as well.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll need one of those.
That better
Or-
be in stock.
I say one. When I say one, I mean like 7. But absolutely. So
Is there a case discount?
right?
We'll just buy a case.
Can we just buy cases of things and leave?
That lemonade. Oh, man. Dang it, Dana.
Dang it.
Now I need that lemonade in my life.
That needs to be on a shirt. Dang it, Dana. That needs to be on a shirt. Weird down.
Oh,
We're gonna have some fun shirts. We need to sit down and
Yes,
redo
we need to brainstorm and do some more.
the
yeah.
merch and come up with some good stuff. The 6-inch farm I think is hilarious.
yes.
I think there's something there with the dang it Dana.
Dang it, Dana.
Dana.
Highland Cow.
Highland cow on a 6-inch farm.
I've always believed in the whole high proof gang thing. I think
Yes.
it's a great little hashtag thing.
That's our
That's our
next shirt.
Dang it, Dana. I mean, between me, Eric, and Mitzi, a case could easily be purchased.
Oh, of
easily.
course.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Oh, man.
that's funny.
I'm already saving up for it.
I know, right?
No joke. But
Good times.
we have our first Cinderella story. Green River.
Yeah.
Foolproof Bourbon coming in as the number 4 seed.
Called
taking down the entire Beaumont bracket.
Called it.
The entire Beaumont bracket.
Weeded from Penelope coming through pretty big.
See what,
Punching-
you see what he did there?
But it ended up
Punching
short.
higher than its 95 proof $39 price tag. I gotta bring it back.
We know. We know.
We
Just
know.
real quick, just bring it back.
JD's got to send him his royalty check.
I'll get my royalty check in the mail no time.
Checks in the mail.
But
God.
no, this was a fun bracket. I think it could have gotten lost in the other 3 brackets pretty easily.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it didn't. and I'm glad it lived up to what it was.
Of course.
With the cheapest bottle at $13, really punching way above its weight.
It did.
And Penelope hanging with 1920 like it did.
Gotcha.
At the end of the day, Foolproof proved and Green River proved they're doing some good shit, no matter what the price
Telling
is.
you, Green,
no matter what the bourbon is.
Green River's going to be hard to take down, I feel.
It is.
I agree with you.
I feel it's going to be hard to take down.
So, yeah, I'm excited.
Me too.
We're going to dive into Austin region next week.
I love it.
I'm excited for it.
Yes.
Seeing what the only single malt is going to do in the tournament. And
I think I had them picked to win that one, I think.
I
picked to win that
my
bracket.
pick to win is next week. I've got JD single barrel proof rye.
Yeah, you did.
Pick to win the whole bracket. Or the whole championship.
Can we go bust 2 weeks in a row?
Maybe. Bracket busters.
You did have
I did have
Balcones.
Balcones.
I had Milam, and you had JD.
Interesting.
It's going to be fun. That's going to be a good one.
That's gonna be a good one because we're all tied at 1-1.
Can Four Roses pull out the upset since none of us picked it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. That's the
you
good
never
thing-
know.
That's a good thing about doing these.
That's
Hey,
the fun part about doing it blind.
any given Friday.
Any given Friday, baby.
Yep.
All right.
Does that
All right,
make
let's
me
do-
the new Willie Beeman?
No.
Come on.
You'll never be Willie B.
I feel I could be steaming.
I don't think you can be steaming Willie Beeman.
You can be who you want to be, Roy.
Thank you.
As long as his name is Roy. And he sits on the left side of the table.
Oh, I didn't think about that. We should mix it up one.
Oh, it'll confuse everybody.
Yeah, everybody be so confused.
Wait, why?
What happened? All right.
But we got to make sure Bucky at least stays there. Bucky can't come here.
Why?
As much as you go.
Yeah,
to the
you
bathroom?
pick.
Come on,
Yeah,
baby.
you go. Yeah.
No, you're a little
I'd be
black.
walking across the camera a bunch.
Yeah, no.
Poor little tink tink. No. No, sir. No.
All right, if y'all ready, I'm ready.
Yep.
We couldn't do the show without you. We thank you every single week. This has been so much fun. Thank you all for all the comments.
So much fun.
You ready?
Always.
You got the thing?
Yeah.
Let's cover it up!
To the next 4 years.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Fun.
Oh, I did some mixing on that one.
Still number one.
1 part Rittenhouse, 1 part JW Dant, and 1 part,
You don't know.
no, what went up? Hold up, I do know. It was Penelope.
Well, that's a weird combo.
Yeah, let's.
What are your thoughts?
It burns.
It burns.
Either that or I'm getting old. I don't know which.
Oh, shit.
It's got that Kentucky hug that hugs a lot.
Just keeps on hugging?
Still,
Like that weird uncle?
Still right there.
Weird uncle.
6 Mississippis already.
Oh, shit. As always, you've been amazing. You've been too much fun. Everybody in the comments, we can't do this show without you. We thank you so much for tuning in, chiming in, and being a part of this bracket. It's been too much fun. Can't wait to do the next 2 and then figuring out who wins the Final 4 in the championship.
412, smoke them if you got them.
Happy Pie Day.
I know. I ordered a pizza.
So did I think we did. That was the plan originally.
Papa John's had if you buy a large, you get your second large for $3.14.
No way. Very nice.
Wish I would have got that text message.
The wife told me about
Right?
it.
All right.
Get Sonics all the time. Tomorrow is 99-cent corn dog day.
I think it's
Just
When is
FYI.
it not 99-cent corn dog.
Hey, I'm happy when it's 99-cent corn dog day.
you going to be around?
like
No,
it's-
you can't do 99-cent corn dog day because Smash Wagon is going to be at Longhorn.
I can have it for dinner.
Okay. But you got to have lunch with me because
Of course, little buddy.
I need a friend or 150 friends to have lunch with
I
me.
feel you're gonna have 150 of your closest.
I just want to get there before.
150 of my closest
They got
friends.
y'all got Papa John's too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
we
I just want to get it
Yay.
before
I didn't
they
know
sell
if she
out.
ended up getting it or not. Yeah, no shit. It sold out last time.
Because exactly, the first time they came, I was inside the store and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to go get some." Mike goes, "Oh no, they're
They
sold out."
gone.
I'm like,
Dang it!
So yeah,
I
if you
was
want to
mad.
show up,
Big
Longhorn
mad.
Liquor, 3939 Dallin Road in Beaumont, Texas. We are having some fun tomorrow. We're gonna have Smash Wagon and some bottles. Don't
And
smash your bottles.
Lucky will be there. I'll be there.
Cornhole?
Yeah,
Washington?
we could. If y'all show up early enough.
If you show up early enough, I'm leaving here to go there.
I'm not that dedicated.
I'm just going to drink more.
I'm just going to drink more.
Maybe not
And hang out
tomorrow,
with
but
good people.
we can. I have some. We have some Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest cornhole boards. We could break out. They're heavy as shit.
I have some that
yeah.
I have some that are Texas
I know.
washer and cornhole boards. Not the University of Texas, neither. State of Texas.
Anyways, all right. This has been fun.
This has been a great time.
It has. I didn't have to wear an ODU hat.
I can't believe
I can't bring it next week. It's
No, it's too late.
Too late.
too late.
You lose.
Dang it.
You little pillow.
That is so sad.
You
You finally get a chance to do
I
it.
know it.
finally had me.
Finally.
And it could have been fun because it's a too small OU hat because he's got a giant fucking melon.
Wow.
He does. He knows he does.
I thought we were not bullying on
He's
this
very
show.
hurtful.
Oh, we don't.
You said it last week.
we don't bully.
He's very hurtful.
That was kind of bullyish.
My dreams are shattered right now.
Tough love.
Okay.
Suck it up. Rub some dirt on it.
I don't feel nothing. I'm fine.
Of course you don't.
But you gotta like hang out with
Fucking
Frodo or
black
something.
Is the Shire calling?
You got a ring to protect.
My precious.
You got
my
a big giant
precious.
spider to fight. Go hang out with Gollum. Something. But you got something to do.
I don't have to take this. And I really don't have to take this on camera.
Crack the dishes, crack the plates. That's what Bucky Bender hates.
My tongue, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you.